Live. Hello. Yeehaw, everybody. Welcome back. It's another episode of Venture Maidens. But wait, it's a very special episode because if you are watching right now, you'll see that we have a returning guest with us. Brittany, why don't you go ahead and say hello for the folks listening at home?
Hello.
Yes, that is Brittany's, sort of like Brittany's voice. Welcome back. This is a Venture Maidens Legacy episode. So if you have no idea what's going on, let me tell you about it. So a long time ago, we started a little campaign called the Fate campaign, which was the first campaign we ever played here on Venture Maidens. Went on for almost five and a half years or so. And our darling Brittany was a part of that. So Brittany obviously isn't playing with us in the Favor campaign. So we were like, well, we have to keep this going. All of our characters somehow lived through the Fate, campaign. So we like to every once in a while revisit those characters, jumping back in time to see what happens following the events of that campaign. So obviously, if you do not want spoilers for what has happened in the previous campaign, if you're still listening through our first campaign, through the Fate campaign, and don't want any spoilers, stop now. Stop watching right now, because we definitely talk about all of the stuff that happened at the end, and this episode picks up about a year after the events. I think our very first Legacy episode was a year after kind of the final episode of that campaign. So you have been warned. No complaining about spoilers. But yeah, so we are playing those characters, 18th level heckin' characters from that first campaign. So y'all are freaking badasses. How are you feeling? Are you ready to take on the challenge that is the administrative work of running 18th level characters?
Yes, I'm a giddy goyle.
Giddy goyle. I know, you're talking mad shit earlier. How I can't hit you with anything. So
coming in with a new energy. It's monk energy. It's a whole new world.
A gauntlet has been thrown, at least one. I'm sure Kara's got two just in the wings. So
I'll miss you guys.
Yeah, I love you guys. Miss you guys. But yeah, we're all back. It's been 18 months-ish since we recorded one of these. So, this is something that is super fun, super special for all of us. And we're just so happy to be here and all back together again and sharing this with you. So luckily Sage has a really great recap that they're going to give us of last time. So to get everyone in the mood here. But before we do that, we have to go around and remind people who the hell we're playing. I'm Easy. Hey everybody, my name is Celeste Conwich. Tonight I will be your dungeon master.
And I am Brittany Quintero, and I'm going to be your Moon Elf Warlock, Arrnodel Ithil.
Hello, I'm Katie, and I'm going to be playing Fera, your Tiefling Sorcerer.
Hello, I'm Nassim. I'm playing your human monk, Sawyeh.
Bless.
And I'm Sage, and I will be your pain-bringing paladin, Kara Brynhilda.
Oh my god, it's so good to see you all back here. Such nostalgia, such wow, much love. Yeah, we should also mention, I don't think I said it before, Venture Maidens is a D&D 5th edition 2014 / Tales of the Valiant actual play live stream that converts to a podcast. This is a very mature show in general, so obviously expect a lot of fucking swearing and, descriptions of graphic fantasy violence. Just because of that, we do keep a content warning for body horror up just to cover those descriptions where we get a little gory. So if that's not your thing, this probably isn't the show for you. But yeah, I don't anticipate any other content warnings coming up this episode. But
the Bulge Brigade.
Brigade. Bulge Brigade. Yeah, with this group, you never know. So we will add content warnings in the chat. Keep an eye on the chat or look in your podcast show notes just to make sure any other content warnings weren't added over the course of recording this episode. But yeah, I think that's it. I think that's the business. So, oh my god, let's travel back from the Favor campaign, which was 10 years ago. So, and this is 1 year after the end of the Favor. So 9 years ago. Last episode, we got ourselves into quite a bit of trouble. So Sage, I'm going to go ahead and assume that you are the full master of this recap. And I wish there was a way I could do Star Wars text scrolling down the screen. Maybe I'll figure it out by the time we stream this episode. But until then, tell us what happened last time on Legacy Episode 2.
Last time on the second Venture Maidens Legacy episode, our hero stood amongst the post-battle rubble after successfully facing off with the Avatar of Fate in the streets of Chasiana. Certain that the damages were relatively contained and no one was seriously injured, the Maidens and Mervain returned to North Point, and Chess returned the Tsarina to the safety of her palace. When the Maidens arrived in North Point, they met up with Gidget and her assistants in Arrnodel's arcane laboratory, and Gidget relayed her recent findings after studying an arcane gate that appeared outside of Phelan. The arcane gate is a large ring shape and is composed of material known to be manufactured by Titans and bears sigils of Titan origin. After conversing with the Raven Queen, it's determined that though this gate uses the principles of Titan magic, it was created by mortal hands in the Mortal Empire. Gidget says that this gate is just one of many exact replicas that appeared across the Empire, and when one such gate appears, an avatar of a god is close at hand. This particular gate was recovered from a den of cultists who harbored outside of Phelan, and Gidget was able to deactivate the gate before an avatar appeared. The Empire soldiers who stormed the cultist den were not able to obtain any further information from the cultists, so the Maidens decided to call in some of their allies to aid in their arcane investigation. Sawyeh turns inward to Prasanna for guidance, and while Prasanna did not have any specific knowledge on the gate, she was able to bring Sawyeh a sense of peace of mind and a spark of hope to carry with her in tumultuous times. Fera calls upon Chess to return to North Point and has him send a message to Rem to ask for Rem and Mila's help in identifying the maker of this creation. She later confides in Chess that she's nervous about confronting Kara with her decision to leave the Order of the Furies. And freshly bolstered into action by her friends, Kara speaks to Isolde on the topic of where they stand romantically with each other. And although Isolde is not ready yet to pursue a relationship, she admits that she has feelings for Kara, but ultimately she's still so emotionally and spiritually wounded by the Sisters of Sorrow and Rem that it feels impossible to see a meaningful way forward. After the Maidens busy themselves in the afternoon, they come together for a classic pony keg party in Kara's quarters in the evening. They spend the evening drinking and catching up with each other about what's been happening in their lives, and to round the evening out, Fera asks Kara to speak privately. Fera gives Kara her 2-week notice, so to speak, and the two exchange some tense words before deciding to have one last nightcap together before bed. The following morning, Rem and Mila arrive at North Point, and the Maidens and the North Point leadership convene to discuss everything the group has learned and the next steps. When Mila touches the gate, she has visions of a workshop in an icy northern mountains that contain many more of these gates. The group decides to set off the next morning for Bastard's Breach, a 3-day ride from North Point. Rem approaches Sawyeh to apologize for how her actions impacted Sawyeh and the relationship during the last stretch of the Fate campaign, but Sawyeh shuts Rem down. Gidget's gift of construct horses makes the journey uneventful and easy, but the group is full of interpersonal tension. On the second evening, Kara speaks to Rem about what each of their intentions are with respect to Isolde, and they're able to clear the air a bit. And the following day, Sawyeh pulls Kara into talking about the static between Kara and Fera. But it is at the end of the third traveling day that the group reaches Bastard's Breach, which has changed significantly since the Maidens had last seen it.
Since last destroyed it. Yeah. Keep going.
Yeah. The city was not only rebuilt, but it has modern conveniences like electrical lighting and indoor plumbing. The group arrives to find a festival dedicated to the bastard god in full swing, and everyone splits up to gather information and enjoy the festivities. Through our investigation, we find out that there's a monastery to the north run by an individual named Rava, and they have a group of apprentices of priests that are responsible for creating and bringing the technology that's present in Bastard's Breach. The priests make periodic trips to the city to trade technology, for basically new young people to apprentice as priests. Armed with new intel, the group decides to make their way towards the monastery. After gathering some cold weather gear and hiking through the mountains, we find a crevasse guarded by 2 silver statues of dragons that spring to life and attack. And that was where we ended.
Yeah, we did a lot of shit. We did a lot of shit, you guys. Whew. You feeling ready? You feeling ready?
Oh.
I got triggered in the middle of that. I was like, okay, all right, we're back here now. That's right.
Nasib. We're ready. Oh yeah.
I was all giddy and excited, and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, my butthole is
okay. It's fine now. Everything's fine. Bastard's Breach is doing great now. So that's where we're picking up. Right now, it's all of you. We're traveling together to basically go investigate what the hell is going on at this like hidden workshop that is somehow using Titan technology to like manufacture these gates, which means that somehow the gods are using these gates to like come back to the world, and it's basically a big mess. So obviously the Order of the Furies, and you know what's left of the Sisters of Sawyeh, the good ones who are still left working for the Order, are like, okay, clearly we have to address this. The world is in trouble yet again because the gods are still real mad about what happened last time, and if they're coming back into this world, it's probably not good for anyone. So you are on your way to investigate, basically, see what's up with these gates. You have a few leads. You arrived last time towards the end in the city of Bastard's Breach. As mentioned in the recap, it was totally different than what you saw before. Incredibly advanced technology, like the world has not seen anywhere else. And the people there are somehow thriving, and you had learned a few, odd things over the course of this festival. One, you had seen this, anybody remember the clash moment that happened between Chess and Rem last time? We learned about that a little bit. Apparently demigods don't like to be around each other, so that's...
Oh, they're like
they were a little catty.
Turf wars.
That was the first time they'd been around each other? Wow.
Yep, they had never been in the same place before, and both of them were extremely uncomfortable about it. So, and it went beyond just like a personality thing. It seems like almost like magnets, right? Like demigods, it's just too much power in one place, right? They just sort of hate being around each other.
Their hackles were raised.
Yeah. So there's that. You learned that. That was an interesting little tidbit. You had also gotten these whispers that all this technology that had been coming out of Bastard, totally rebuilt Bastard's Breach, is somehow tied to this chick named Rava, who has like a secret workshop temple thing, like up in the mountains. And apparently these like servants of Rava or whatever, her people, come down every so often, every few weeks, trade technology and then take young people interested in going back and like learning, like Rava's disciple. You're not really sure. It kind of gave you a cult vibe, to be quite frank, what's going on there. But you had found somebody who, you'd convinced them, yeah, man, we're interested in joining Rava. Where did we go? They had given you directions to this like secret pass, up like the frosty mountains, across the tundra, to a big ol' fuck you like ice mountain thing. So, not something the average person could stumble into. So you'd all kind of set off to see, Rava so far, and whatever's going on there is kind of your best lead for who might be responsible for creating this Titan technology. And, of course, as you got to the crevasse, the pass through the mountains, this thin one pass that will let you up into the treacherous mountains, the teeth, that are all the way at so far up the top of my background, you can't even see it anymore. That's how high they are. And that the one pass that we could get there had these massive, you might even say gargantuan-sized, beautiful, like metallic, silvery dragons, sitting on each side, sort of like that Lord of the Rings, the two kings, right? The massive statues.
Oh, that was not what... Sorry. Oh, yeah. Their arms are outstretched. That looks wrong.
Yeah, when they're like, hello. Like those statues, right? Kind of on that scale.
Thank you. Thank you to Seam. Yeah. Also, yep.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. Y'all know what I meant.
Yes. So though they had been guarding, you're like, oh, that's cute. And then, of course, as you had approached, the earth had begun to shake, and you see these glacial walls of ice on either side vibrating with the massive weight of these creatures as they came to life. Not statues, my friends. A pair of two gargantuan ancient dragons coming for your ass. So, we're starting things hot, babes, with a good old-fashioned brawl. So, well, let's go ahead and we've pre-rolled initiative because this is very complicated, but we'll just say for the audience, please, everybody, what you got in initiative order as we are going into a fight.
I just would like to say that I now have memories flashing back into me when this cliffhanger fucking happened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And here we are.
Oh, yeah. Well, because, you
Triggered.
you guys are 18th level. 18th level. There are a few things in all of Dungeons and Dragons that can challenge 18th level parties. Big old dragons are scary, but let's just do two and see what happens.
Why not? Feeling festive, feeling feisty.
This is between these two dragons. This is the scariest CR situation I've ever thrown at a party in my whole life. In my 15 years of DMing. So
I would go talk to some fucking priests.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Game on.
What are they up to? Jeez.
What are they up to? Exactly.
Ain't no day of church worth this.
Also, yeah, how they get those? Why they in the mountains? Why they making God stuff? There's a lot of questions.
Why do?
So many questions.
How? What? Why?
So it seems fit that the first person in initiative order is one of these dragons at a 25.
Yep.
And then followed by Rem at a 21.
Yeah. Whoops. Sorry, everyone.
And
What's
Sawyeh's at 19.
And then question marks at 18.
Yeah.
So me doing
And
something.
then Car got a 17.
Nice.
More question marks.
Me again. You fucked. All right. Yeah.
And then it's you, Brittany.
No, it's Alistar.
That's you.
My
You
sweet.
got the same number. That's actually kind of cute.
Yeah.
that is cute.
Yeah, we can change
Baby and
places
Mama.
if we want. Alistar, then me.
And then I got a 5.
Fera's sleepy.
She doesn't want. She's
know what?
not ready for this. She's been living
isn't
lavishly.
here right now. Your
Now
power
she's in the
source,
snow.
What it's fine. It's sleepy. It's all good. Yes.
I like to think of initiative as like a circle. So
Yeah.
there's really no
Right.
first
There's
or
no
last.
bottom.
That's a beautiful way to
that's
look at
a
it. Thank you for
really
making me feel better about my
positive-
fucking 5.
Yeah.
We need you to go before the fucking blue dragon.
I'm actually
Yeah.
first. If
Yeah.
you look at
If you look at it in a certain way, as appropriate, both of my cats just started screaming at the top of their lungs. So they're representing our dragons today. What you are hearing is ridiculous because, so once again, you are now in this area where Bastard's Breach is. It's called, oh my god. The Borderlands. I remember the book I wrote. The Borderlands
like a
here.
woman.
So they're called the Borderlands because basically this was the chunk of land that was so shitty that the Eldrin Empire eventually ceded it to this rebel just to get him to shut up because it was the worst chunk of land ever. It's dry, it's cold, but not like Arctic at this point so much. So right now you're on like basically dead flat salt plains, which means you have absolutely fucking nowhere to hide. And as you are looking up in front of you, you see just massive towering. It like imagine a glacier and there is a thin line like cut up a path that winds up into distant peaks that are completely covered, in the impending fog and gray that is just raining down snow, probably just a couple miles away from you. Yes, Brittany.
Oh, no, I was envisioning. But
okay.
also, I'll tell you what I was envisioning. Y'all have seen the Never-Ending Story. When you gotta go through
that fucked up shit. Yeah, when you're looking
with
up
the
at the
sphinxes.
yes, yeah,
the
just
big
nothing
titties.
dead. The big titty sphinx.
And then,
yeah.
well, it was empty. And then you have to go through that. And it is through a freaking pass if memory serves correctly.
Yeah. And the scariest part is as these dragons are moving, you can tell how massive they are. I mean, they're way pretty high up above you, right? Sitting atop this glacier. But you can tell how heavy these things are because as their claws like come to life and, grip and they like unfurl their mighty wings, you see spider cracks happen all the way down like the glacier on either side. And I think what shocks you the most is probably how loud it is as ice. It sounds a lot like glass, like if there was the biggest, just a wall of glass, right? And it is bouncing and echoing off each other as both walls are cracking here. And this roar comes from up above. And these things must be, hundreds of feet above you, but it sounds like it's right in your ears as your bones rattle with the bass of these things. And as you're looking at these dragons coming to life here, at first, you did mistake them for statues for pretty good reason. It looks like their skin is completely made out of this silvery plating. It's beautiful, objectively, if they weren't coming for your face. And you'll note that one of them sort of has like a bluish tinge to it. So we're going to call this blue dragon, just for purposes of initiative order. It's like just like a natural kind of coloring. And then the other one has sort of a reddish, like a rose gold hue going on here. So that will be red dragon for purposes of targeting and initiative. Those are our two. Our mated pair of dragons that you are about to fight here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're killing a marriage.
Oh my God, you monsters. It's okay.
Brothers.
Relationship drama is the name of this, it's built right in.
They're a toxic couple, and they are causing us problems.
Listen.
We're just trying to go to brunch.
Well, you know what? Maybe they're happy up on that mountain. You come into their mountain and maybe you're the toxic ones.
It seems like they're the couple that's like, get off my porch. This is my neighborhood.
Get out of here. All right. So as we did point out, Blue Dragon does indeed have first initiative order. But before we dive in, does anybody have any questions, any clarifications you need about the situation or what is about to happen? Yeah.
Yes. Please bear with me because my mind's eye. We have a flat expanse behind us.
Yep.
And a wall of glacier and with a little bottleneck of a path to go up.
Yes.
And these two dragons are sitting atop the wall of glacier and are now descending upon us.
Yeah, so basically they could, because they were perched sort of on the side, like between the cracks, so they could look down, basically down at anything that tried to run up the pass.
Cool.
And so currently you are probably about 100 feet away from like the entrance of the pass.
The hallway.
Yeah, like the hallway, that entrance area here. So like right when you sort of crossed that barrier, it seemed like that activated some kind of, these guys woke up, right? You got about that close. So it's just 100 feet in front of you towards that pass, but also that pass, it is surrounded by cracking glaciers on either side. So that might be a problem. Just something to keep in mind if anybody was thinking about running in there.
Sound good.
Also, dragons
question.
can breathe down, so that might be a murder
Nobody
path.
wants to. Yeah, we don't want any of that. I will ask though, how wide does it seem that
it's only about 10 feet wide. It's very narrow.
Ooh,
Total murder pass.
I don't like that. That's
it also
claustrophobic
occurs to
inducing.
you that this is so fucking unnatural. Somebody had to have made this, right? Like this. Like glaciers don't form like this, right? Like this is
it's like real clean cut.
It's like somebody just somehow shaved like a chunk out of the wall and just like got rid of the slice.
Got it.
So, and then somebody also put these dragons here, so this is clearly Rava may not like uninvited visitors, so that's just. But you don't see any bones or remains or anything around. It's just sort of this flat situation. And I'll say right now, too, like the very, very top of the walls are probably about 300 feet up in the air from this point. So the dragons are about 300 feet away. So
this makes me want to do like Arcana, like maybe there's a conversation that can be had.
Yeah,
but
I mean, if you guys, this would be the time now if you want to try any Arcana checks or I think Kara, something that you're looking at these dragons, and the way they look, their skin, it's definitely like no other kind of dragon you've seen before, but something about it is so familiar to you. Why don't you make me a dwarven stone cunning check, if you will, please?
4.
Good. That's really good. You swear you've seen whatever that metal is before. Like, it's like right there, but I mean, just the moment, there's a lot to take in here, but yeah, you just can't place it. But that's some kind of special metal. Yeah. Yeah. Arrnodel, did you want to try a Arcana check? See if you know what kinds of dragons these are?
I think I'm trying to think of like the right thing to ask. It seems like these are I'm sharing Arrnodel's thoughts. These feel like guardians and they're doing their job. Mm-hmm. We were not instructed on like a secret passcode or whatever. So I guess like, are they actively like engaged in flying at us? I kind of want to send Alistair Fitzpatrick as a liaison, like an ambassador, to be like, we come in peace. We are just trying to pass.
Yeah. Do you maybe want to try like an insight or something to read their body language, like what their intentions might be in this moment?
That's a good lead. I think maybe an Arcana check what might be the best thing, so I can decide like if these are constructs.
Yeah.
Like if they're just mindlessly doing a job.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to gather.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make me that roll. I think, that's a good thing to wonder about, especially since they looked like statues until just a moment before.
Yeah, like, oh God, I don't know how to do this. So I get a Arcana plus 10. So D20.
A D20 plus 10. See, you a smart cookie.
Maybe a 12.
Okay. Yeah, you know that dragons, if these are true dragons, I mean, they're hyper intelligent and hyper, complex compared to others. So if someone has somehow gotten these dragons to sit here and work for them guarding the pass, because that is definitely what they appear to be doing, right? Like, there is likely a really good reason for somebody to have manipulated it. And not only are these just dragons, from the size, you can tell that these are gargantuan dragons, which means these are ancient dragons, well over 1,000 years old. Probably much more than that. So
I feel like they would enjoy a conversation
powerful
about it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I could do a religion check. See if my wealth of spiritual knowledge comes in handy.
Yeah.
If I've heard about this path, these creatures, something like this. Okay, great.
Let's do it.
16.
Okay.
We don't want to fight.
Too bad news, kids. So as you are taking this in, you're looking at this path and like up through the mountains and stuff, and there is something very reminiscent of like, you think back to your temple, right? Like temples, usually for monasteries, are always built in these kind of remote locations, separated from the world. So there is something definitely mystical about this path and like this pilgrim's path kind of experience before you. And oftentimes there are challenges laid along these kind of paths for people to prove themselves or, to defend what is going on. So you're definitely getting that vibe. You haven't heard anything specific about like dragons being involved, but they're big, badass creatures. But also too, like, man, if they were just taking like villagers, from Bastard's Breach and getting up here, there is probably a priest or a cult or somebody who leads them and knows some way to get past these dragons safely. And you are, the deep feeling in the pit of your stomach is you have not done that, right? And that ship has sailed. Whatever the key or the passcode was, you did not ring it, and this is gonna be a fight.
All right, guys, some bad news, but you're going to want to buckle up.
These things.
I don't think there's a way around this. I don't know if they're going to be here for a conversation. Arrnodel, just get ready. and
Thanks.
survive
You-
this.
I appreciate that you felt my vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
heavens.
Oh, heavens, indeed. So we start with our blue-tinged dragon, who seems slightly larger than the other, now that you're actually seeing them as they're unfurling, and it has a little bit, like, spikier, heavier kind of plating. So you're like, oh, perhaps a male, female, like, you know, slightly different in their patterns and colorations. And that occurs to you as this thing soars down. And of course, gargantuan size is pretty hard to describe. Easily the size of whatever house or building you're in right now. Easily probably a couple of those. And as its wings unfurl and this thing like lifts off, you are completely, it's like black for a moment as its shadow just crosses across, like filling so much of the salt flat plains, and you go into darkness and you have to realize for a second, oh my god, it's blocking out the sun. As it soars, doing a sweet dive bomb down towards you. Alright, so this thing can fly 80 feet. So it very rapidly gets very close to you, and it's getting bigger and bigger as it is swooping down. And you all are just in such a nice little cluster. Such a nice little cluster here that I can't help but do a breath attack. That feels pretty good for the moment. So
Everyone gets +5 on all of your saving throws and can't be charmed and can't be frightened as long as you're within 10 feet of me. And since we are conveniently clustered.
Mhm. Sure are.
I'm an elf, though.
What does that do for you? Nothing against fear.
I can't be charmed. I was just...
I think you have advantage.
You have
Let me
advantage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, you are immune to being frightened, though, because of your Raven Queen subclass. So that is good to know.
I did not know that. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, it's helpful. So if you look...
I was just wanting to be sassy. That's all.
If you look at the page, so if you have your D&D Beyond sheet up, if you look under your HP, there's that section that says defenses. So the little R means you're resistant.
Oh, yeah.
So that's necrotic damage you're resistant to. And then the little I is immune. So frightened and magical sleep.
I'm immune to disease and poison.
Yeah, well, because
that's also tight.
Perfect body or whatever the fuck that monk, like ridiculous monk
Diamond
feature is
body.
called. Diamond
Yeah.
body. Hard body indeed. Okay. Let me just, all right, these stat blocks are also big. So also, I should say thank you, Sage, for running Rem for me, using the stat block from the Ventureman's campaign guide, because this is going to be a lot of math for Celeste, for darling Celeste here. These are scary, big ol' dragon. Yeah, man, we're just gonna do the needle breath. Yeah. No. I'm gonna do this one. This is a spell-like ability that is coming in at you at this moment. So I'm gonna use my crushing breath. So here is what happens. You see at first, like this thing as it's diving towards you, and it opens up its massive jaws. And, the inside of its mouth, you could drive probably a car into. Like, that's about the size it's looking here. So you're just, like, looking down the silvery blue, like, gullet of this thing, seeing that its teeth are indeed made of that same metal, each easily the side of a long sword. And as its, like, tongue is unfurling, you hear something. It's almost like a clicking sound, like on a gas stove that doesn't light.
The pilot light?
Yeah, and you see, like, the air sort of shimmers around you, and, like, you feel something fall on you. But no, like, big colors or brightness or anything. But all of a sudden, you all start to feel very heavy. And I need all of you to go ahead and make me a... wait, what is the... A strength saving throw, please. As this weight, like this invisible gas, is just weighing you down, pushing you to the bottom of the earth.
Hold on.
I got a 14. I don't think that's going to do it.
That's not going to do shit.
23, baby.
All right.
26
you didn't make it. 23 is not enough.
Shit. What?
Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Yeah.
Hold on.
26 for Kara, and then
26
Rem
passes.
got an 18, but she'll go ahead and use one of her legendary resistances.
Good idea. Brittany
You
would.
need advantage, Sage.
I rolled a nat 20 on that fucking strength saving throw.
Fuck yeah. Fuck you.
Oh, off to a good start.
Okay, how did Alistar do, though? You need to roll for him, too.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for my...
He is in his small form, so look at the pseudo-dragon stat block.
I don't even think he's gonna possibly be able to make that.
Yeah, I don't know.
If a 26 didn't do it, or a 23.
Sorry, I don't have... Where is the pseudo-dragon one? Because I just have the other one pulled up.
When you roll a 20 in D&D Beyond, does it tell you if it's a natural 20?
So technically, according to the rules, you cannot actually benefit from a natural 20 on a saving throw. You still
Why not?
Because critical hits only actually work on a hit, which is an attack specifically.
Well...
So, but go ahead.
I'm not using the dice. I'm using my actual dice.
Yeah, but that's great. So you still have a 20, which is amazing, and then add your strength
So I rolled a 22.
Okay. So
and
that's
then
your total?
Alistar, for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Katie. Where's the saving throw?
I just do the -2 because he doesn't have a proficiency in it.
Baby. So I don't think he
There's
can't
no way he can
possibly
make
pass.
it.
Yeah.
Well, he rolled a negative because he rolled a 1.
Oh,
So he's a -3.
baby. So that's gonna hurt. Yeah. So what happens as this is just pressing down on you with all your might? And what was Rem's new one?
She used a legendary resistance to pass.
Oh yeah, automatically pass. Yeah. That's the girl. Okay. Yeah. So who got above a 24? I think it's just Kara. And
Probably
Rem is
just
good?
Kara.
Yeah.
And Rem.
Okay. So what happens as this gas falls on you? And it's a very odd experience because you can't see what's happening, but you feel all of a sudden hundreds of tons of weight are pressing on your body, and all of you except Kara crumple, and Rem crumple down onto the ground as this happens. So crushing breath. So here we go. Breathes gas that makes creatures heavy, increases the gravity in a small area. So you are restrained for 1 minute. So basically pressed to the ground, cannot move. While restrained, a creature, you will take damage at the start of each of its turns as this invisible gas is literally crushing you to death against the ground.
So is that a force damage?
It's bludgeoning damage. So just straight up gravity screwing you. So at the start of each of your turn, you will take that damage, but creatures can repeat the save at the end of each of their turns, trying to end the effect on a success. So
I have to get
game on.
a natural 20 in order to make it.
Yeah. This is a nasty one. And as this happens too, the dragon, so Kara, how are you this is crazy. You Kara lifts, but bro, what?
Yeah, I think feeling this weight on her, I think she accepts this crushing pressure, and like the stone that all dwarves are born from, it even just sharpens her will, and she, with that resistance, just stands up and resists this as she, pressure creates diamonds and she thrives in it.
Nice. Yeah, you're hardened against this invisible gas coming from the sky.
This is an effect, not a spell, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes. So also in this moment too, just as you are crumpling and falling to the ground, Rem yells out, "Mila!" And you see, this little teen girl is 13 years old, right at this point, starting to crumple under the weight, and you see she grabs something around her neck, this shining green stone that you haven't seen before, and she touches it and disappears. But all of you and all of your clockwork mounts are just stuck on the ground now at this point. Everything you brought with you is done. But Mila, do not worry. She is fine. Rem has set her up with all the artifacts in the world that she could, murder people for, and Mila is good. So don't worry about no child is harmed in the process of this dragon fight. Yeah, but you all are on the ground eating your feelings. So that was the dragon, who now you can hear is like laughing. Each of these like sonic waves just like rocking the ground underneath you as it casually like, flips at you and starts like just flying in the air up above you. It's a hot, like 100 feet up in the air above you. Does not seem terribly concerned at this moment. Feels like you are a problem it has solved. But that brings us to Rem.
So how far away is the other dragon, the red dragon?
So that it's still technically on top, right? It was like just about to kind of take off here. So it's still 300 feet up and 100 feet back from you all. So it's, if you do the trigonometry of that, let's say 300 feet away, whatever, probably 400.
Well, if it's within 320 feet, she will pull out her light crossbow.
We can say yeah, sure, why not? Theater of the mind, say yes.
And because of her assassinate feature, because the red dragon hasn't gone yet, she'll get advantage on her attack rolls against it.
Nice.
So she's going to pull out her light crossbow and fire off 2 shots at it.
Pew pew! All right, let's try and hit me. My metal body.
A 28 to hit.
28?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that will hit.
Thank God.
28?
I'd sign off. I'd sign off.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. I'm sailing into the sunset. Goodbye.
That'll be 13 piercing damage, and I'll need it to make a DC 15 con saving throw or take additional poison damage.
Well, 1 second for me here. So as that piercing damage comes in, you see it just shatters uselessly against the metal skin of this thing. Whatever it is made out of, it is a metal that is immune to piercing damage.
Mm.
And you don't think a magic or not magic would have made a difference. It is immune to piercing damage wholesale. It is made of a metal that is too hard to be pierced.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah. Just shout. Fuck.
Yep.
That's a reasonable reaction.
Fuck indeed. Yep.
And is the blue dragon within 60 feet of us yet?
It's about 100 feet.
Okay. Got it. All right. That will be her turn then.
Okay. Yeah, fuck. But you're learning. That's important. Does she want to move at all? Because you all are still in a fucking great little cluster.
True. Yeah, I think she'll move. Yeah, just 30 feet away towards the, I guess off to the right.
Okay. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. You like take that off. She's like, well, that's shit. And then, yep, we'll move 30. Okay. And then Sawyeh, you are on the ground, and being crushed by the weight of this gas. So we're gonna start off taking some damage at the start of your turn. So you are going to take 10 just straight bludgeoning damage as you are feeling your body being slowly crushed by something invisible. You're just pressing harder and harder into the salt flats of this place, and just really the ground here is so hard. What a terrible place to be. But that's, yeah. Wait, actually, let me see. It might be more damage because I'm using the big ones. Sorry, I'm kind of combining two versions of them because 15 minutes before the game, I decided the other version wasn't hard enough for you guys because I just was flashing back to how much you just destroyed, my epic monster last time. So, yeah. Nope, that's it. Oh no, you're right. Sorry. I'm learning, guys, 6 more bludgeoning damage. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
You are restrained. So, a reminder, the restrained condition basically means you can move 0 feet. Let me double check. I'm pulling it up. A restrained creature's speed is 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. You also have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. But that doesn't prevent you from taking actions, and if you could somehow get out of this area, that would be a way around this, having to make this save. If you have any hot magical teleporty shit, now is the time.
I do. But
yeah, I figured you would.
Is it an action to don an item? To put on my cape or my wings?
No, those were, I assume, would be already on you.
Yeah.
I'm going to be kind and say, Arrnodel and Fera, if you already had your mage armor activated for the day because you were going on an adventure, I would accept that at this moment. Okay. That means, so Brittany, that would mean that the AC you're seeing on your sheet is wrong. It's actually the 13 plus your dex modifier, so I think it's quite a bit higher than what...
Do I have mage armor?
Yes, you do. I put it on your character sheet for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you took the... actually, you took this.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
one of your invocations. You can cast it for free. Armor of Shadows.
Yes. I see it. I said.
Yeah, okay. So, no. So I'm assuming you're wearing those things. So they are donned. But you have to read the descriptions if it is an action to activate their powers. Usually magic items either require an action or a bonus action, or they might just passively let you do whatever you want.
Okay, then I guess I will try to don my cape of mountebank.
Yeah, the
and
mountebank.
bank.
Yeah.
And visualize myself on top or behind this dragon descending.
Cool. Yeah. So that lets you cast Dimension Door, right?
Yes.
So I think what's the range on that? 300, 400 feet?
I'm not seeing a number.
Okay. If you look up the Dimension Door spell, I think it's 300.
Says 300.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so you could easily, you could get on top of the dragon that is flying above you.
I lied, 500.
I was going to say
300. So
300.
you can get on top of either dragon at that distance. So the one that hasn't taken off yet, you could boop right by it, so the red dragon, or you could boop up and try to get on dragon who's flying.
That's really far. Don't go that far from us.
I don't know. I mean, that dragon... Well, I guess that dragon's not going next.
We need to focus on one, and we can't all reach that one that's super far away.
I'm going to stick with Blue Dragon. I'm going to get behind Metal Boy.
Okay. All right. So you are trying to land on this dragon, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to say, yes, I should pull up, actually, the Tales of the Valiant Game Master Guide has rules for climbing atop colossal creatures. So let me just pull that reference tome out, because you're going to have to make some checks, because creatures don't like when you boop on them. They don't like it. But you do successfully boop. So that's one. So you feel that gas now as you're out of that like cloud that was sitting on you. Like you can breathe, as your lungs become uncrushed.
All right. Solid. Let it be an acrobatics check, please.
Oh, so shiny.
Or athletics. I'll take either one.
That confidence. Look at her.
I know. She wants to fight me, so I'm ready. Man.
There's some pent-up aggression here.
I know.
We're getting it out on this dragon.
All right. See my combat rules. I really should have looked these up. Of course Nassim was going to try to climb on my monster. What was I? What did I? Of course you were. Not multi-phase combat, not siege combat. Vehicle combat, special monster scenario. Yes, colossal enemies. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, but if I use these rules, I can just crush y'all. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, so here is what is happening. So you will boop atop me because it's obviously not my turn. But I do have a special, I can, as a bonus action, try to dislodge you from my body on my turn. And reminder, I mean, well, you have slow fall, so it's probably not a problem for you as a monk, but just a reminder for the kids at home, if you fall out of the sky, you take a d6 of damage for every 10 feet you fall, and you fall instantly. So just, I'm flashing back, Tyranny of Dragons, fighting a lot of dragons. My fighter dude was constantly falling on the ground and took a lot of damage that way. So just something to keep in mind.
He sure did.
Fight. Sure did. Sure.
Half of my job as the healer was healing your character from falling damage.
Fine. My DM just, and that was fine. I was the tank. It was all good. But yeah, so you're good. You're up there. Where do you want to position yourself? Because like the neck of this creature, it's you know what? Actually, I think I might be able to show you a picture of this. Everyone, if you are watching the Kobold Press Kickstarter right now, you can see this very monster in the monster preview. Don't go look at it right now, you guys. But I can find that picture for you.
I wanted to position myself like right at its shoulder, one of its shoulder blades.
Cool. Yeah. And as you get up there, I think there is probably a moment where like you're landing and grounding yourself and you catch onto something right on the edge and your hand slices open immediately. That's how razor sharp whatever the metal is of this thing is just as you touch the plate. So you have to be very careful on it. And you can, as you're like putting your little feeties down, it is metal. It does not feel like skin or any flexibility at all. You are standing on a complete metal surface. So also don't get it wet or this is going to be slippy as hell.
Okay.
Yeah, elemental monk, I'm just warning you right now. But yeah, it's pretty jarring that a creature would actually have scales like this. But anyway, good. That was, I assume, an action to cast Dimension Door or use your cape, right?
Well, that's what I was wondering, if wearing it and then using its
I think you were already wearing it. What does it read on the Cape of the Mountebank? It should say in the description.
It has one charge, so I guess that means it's done its action.
Yeah, you cast Dimension Door as an action.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, one action. So you have a bonus action if you want to do something.
And you can also move, because technically that was your action teleporting.
Yeah. So you could do like Flurry of Blows if you want to. You could try to do a Stunning Strike on it, but it probably has legendary resistance.
I mean, we need to burn those legendary resistances.
Yeah.
You need to burn those legendary resistances. So, yeah, no, you do. That's a good strategy.
So then I assume it's also then an action to put on my Fey Flight wings.
No, so I'm saying they're already on, so I'm giving you the thing. You don't have to waste any time doing that.
All right, then I actually want to try and like activate those, and instead of like having to stand on the thing, be hovering just above it, and
nice. Okay.
like fly within its flight path, so I don't immediately get cut up again or anything like that.
Okay,
or
so
he
you
doesn't
want to
really feel me on top of it.
Yeah, you would be shocked if it could feel you now that you're realizing how thick it is. Also, check out the Zoom chat if you guys want to see the picture of what this thing looks like. And I'm also putting it on the screen right now. The magic of post-production.
Sleek.
It's metal. It's sharp. It's sharp, boy. So, okay, yeah, so you want to hover right above it. That does mean, though, if it moves, it's not moving with you because you're not on it.
Yeah, I just want to be close to it.
Yeah, okay. All right, works for me.
And then I guess my bonus action I'm going to try and do, what can I do? Flurry of Blows?
You'd have to take the attack action in order to use Flurry of Blows.
Oh, shit.
Oh, do you?
But I can make an
Yeah.
unarmed strike. I can still. Yeah.
As a bonus action. No. You can spend key points.
It's when you use the attack action. I can't do either of those.
Oh, right, because it's 2014. We changed that rule in Tales of the Valiant, and they did in 2024, but... Oh, oh no, they didn't.
You can still punch it as a bonus action with, like, your offhand.
Yeah,
it just will be a regular punch.
Punch. I'll just punch
Just a punch?
Just a punch. Not a flurry punch, just a punch.
But it could be a stunning strike if you want it to, right?
Do you think my one little punch would stun this thing?
I think that, as Sage was saying, it would burn a resistance if for some reason it didn't. But I feel like it will.
I mean, why not? It's one key point.
Yeah, I mean, Dragon's Constitution, pretty good as a rule, so... But you never know.
Okay, well, it's one key point, so we'll do it.
Yeah.
One little unarmed stunning strike attempt.
Hi-ya!
Okay. Wow, good strong start, you guys. I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
that's going to
God.
be 11 to hit.
I am gonna say that it's a 1. That's pretty bad. So I think just take like 2 points of slashing damage as once again you're like, how do I no, surely this and it just slice it. You're like, ah, your blood is like flying all over this thing. You're like, how the fuck you're gonna need to one punch man this dragon if you really want your little fists to get in there. So
We had to test it. We had to see
no,
what our
we're
options
learning.
are.
Science!
round 1.
Round 1 is science.
Yes. Yes, this is Blue Eyes White Dragon. This is also the blue one. So, that's what it is. That's from Yu-Gi-Oh! It does look sort of similar now that I'm looking at it.
Literally,
But I
was
swear...
like, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's the best card. So you're basic. All right. So with that it for you, my darling monk, who is talking mad shit.
I want. Yeah, okay. You know what? I got out of his fucking gas spell, and I'm up where I want to be.
Yeah,
I'm exactly where I want to be.
You take back your power, girl. Hell yeah. All right. What's funny, I didn't even use my legendary actions last term, so it's good. We're all doing science right now. That's how brazen the dragon was. It didn't even think it needed to. So with that, we come to my little question mark round, which is going to be lair actions. My lair action round. So I am going to, yeah. So you see the dragon, and Sawyeh, you're like right above this, so you're getting a prime view as it shakes its body sort of midair, like a cat when they're doing that thing, like they have dust or something on them, and you see just the finest little like rain of needles, you think, like shedding off of the skin of this thing. So a cloud of needles are falling down upon everyone below the dragon. So that will not be Sawyeh or Rem, but everybody else. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws, which you all have disadvantage if you are restrained. So.
Oh my
I have a ring.
You do. Yes, you could burn one hit on your ring of evasion to.
Sure fucking wanna.
I think it's just an automatic save, right?
I believe so. I'm looking.
Yeah, so just make sure to hit one of those boxes.
Y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Kara got a 25.
I fully failed.
Yeah.
2 and a 4.
Okay, that is a failure, yes.
What, Celeste, it does allow me to roll first.
Oh,
And if I
okay.
fail, then I can choose to spend it.
Okay, yeah.
So, okay, I'll do that right now.
Yeah, you might pass. You never know.
Oh my god. Okay, that is a 17 plus.
Disadvantage too.
Thank you for reminding me. Okay, that's an 11. Probably
remember to-
plus 4.
Plus 5 as well.
Plus
So
5?
20. Because whenever you're near me, you get plus 5 on all
Oh,
saves.
that's right, you fucking...
Hero.
Oh,
Can I call you a hussy?
I forgot about that. I would have.
Yeah, hussy.
Yeah.
Guys.
So I rolled a 20. And then I can choose to activate my
You're
ring.
fine. 20 is fine. So this,
Sick.
the lair actions are significantly lower DCs. I mean, not significant.
Whoa.
It's still,
Weird.
nothing is
Oh,
less
20.
than 20. There are no DCs less than 20. I will just say that right now. So
God.
you save, you will take half damage. So everybody who saves takes half damage as piercing needles rain from the sky. And when I say
Sick.
needles, on a creature this big, it's like the big ones you used to sew jeans, motherfuckers, and they're all coming right down at your face.
What's the damage?
Oh yeah, the damage.
Wait, how do I add damage?
You put it in the little box next to it, and then you click damage.
In the middle. Okay, the empty one.
Yeah.
All right.
15 piercing damage. Not too bad. That's full if it's halved for you. So if you saved, it'll be only 7.
This isn't working.
Fera's fully just on the ground with a million needles in her, going, I hate it here.
Hate this. Immediately. God. Yep. That's what that is. And then yes, Nassim, you have to be next to Kara. I think within 30 feet of your aura, right? 20?
10 feet.
10 feet. So you have to stay pretty close. So you miss 70 movement speed per round. We'll probably rarely get that bonus. Just an instinct of mine. So, but that's fine. Just a rain of needles. That's all. And then Kara, we come to you. You are up. You are feisty. 100 feet above you, dragon. Like 320 away from you, other dragon.
All right, so Kara looks over to Arrnodel, who is like struggling under the weight of this thing, and
Fera, just next to him, rolling on the ground.
Indeed, and so Carl asks, "You got a way for us to get out of here?"
I nod because it's crushing my throat. I'm like,
It's an awkward sideways nod, but you get it.
Indeed. So Kara is going to hold her action until she's within strike range of this dragon to hold an attack.
Nice. Okay. Within strike range. So 5 feet?
Yeah, so using Ravenel, her frosty great axe.
The sword of the lake. It sings as you draw it, because it's a face sword. Why not? Also, Nassim, keep in mind too. It's too late now, but when you cast Dimension Door, you can take one other person with you. So theoretically, you could have taken someone else with you. Keep that in mind. You still have uses on it, I think. So. Just helpful to know. So then, okay, so you are holding your action, which means we move swiftly along to... I need to stop looking at the Zoom every time for the initiative. It's on the paper in front of me. Oh no, the other dragon!
Oh, but hold on. First, at the end of Kara's turn, Rem is going to take a legendary action. Ooh. And on the red dragon, she's going to cast Finger of Death.
Oh, Rem. Okay, what is the deal with that? What saving I made? Of course she is.
A Constitution saving throw. It'll be DC 18.
Okay. Con save. I am pretty good at those, so I'm gonna try to save. The red dragon, you say. Little Rosie Posey up there. She's just living her life. All right. Yes, a 29. I take halvesies.
I can't hear you, Sage.
Yeah, I'm counting.
Okay.
So you will take half damage. Okay. So that you'll take half of 60 necrotic damage, so 30.
All right, we have damage on the board, everybody. Wah, 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 wah. It's happening. Nice, big chunk. 30 is not, nothing to laugh at, but I think Rem looks miffed that that didn't have its full effect. Because usually when she points her finger of death, that's a lot more impressive. But yes, good. But Blue Dragon sees that happen and is like, "Ugh," and you see like grows real aggro, like, don't you fucking hit my mate. Don't even do that. So it is going to go ahead and take a legendary action in response to that here. So, it is going to try to use a wing attack against Rim at this point to blow her shit away. How dare you attack my bae? How dare you? So, oh wait, oh no, that's only 10 feet, so never mind, it doesn't do that. Ooh, can it do that? Okay, it gets real mad and then realizes it can't reach Rem and is gonna smack the stupid monk that's like hanging out around it because it's mad. It's got a fly in his face and it's gonna whap you with its tail. So here we go. As it spins around real quick, way faster than it looks like this thing should be able to move because it seems so heavy. And it's gonna try and get ya. So here we go. Oh boy, 16 plus... that is 32?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sound good?
Of course.
I
Welcome,
love that.
coming in.
Love that for us. Okay, so...
Where's my dodge shit? Can't I spend a key point to dodge?
Yeah, you should have
on your turn.
That's what you do with your bonus action.
Oh, I thought that's
one of
a
those
reaction.
No. You have to basically... because you end your turn, you're like, I'm using my bonus action to dodge, which means like until the start of your next turn, you're dodging. So it's basically taking defensive maneuvers. So we've learned, again, we're learning about our stuff.
How to play the game.
How to play the game. It's been a while. 18th level is wild. Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of... Oh, wonderful. I also need you to make a strength save or fall prone out of the air. So go ahead and make me a strength save, please. As well.
Okay.
As I'm calculating this damage.
I can parry by spending a superiority die.
Okay.
I have my damage.
So parrying would be basically increasing your AC. So this thing hit you, it was a 32. So is the max possible number you could roll even going to be able to overcome
what is the superior? What is that die? Is it a 20?
I think it's a D8.
What is it?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Plus, well, you said it was 30 what?
32. Is what I said.
The max I could do, I think, would be 32.
Yeah, so save your dice on that.
Okay.
You're going to have to eat some damage.
Okay. Well, you were telling me to roll something? What was I supposed to roll?
A strength save. So you can go ahead and take 17 bludgeoning damage, and then you need to make me a strength save or be knocked to the ground.
19.
A 19. Okay. 19 is... Is that enough? No. So you are falling. But tell me, because you have a slow fall, yes? What's the deal with that?
I basically float like a feather. And I don't believe where is it?
Yeah, do you have to activate it or use it or?
No.
It's a reaction.
Ah,
yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Famous body. There's so many things. Sorry, it's a lot of scrolling.
Oh yeah, no, I mean 18th level character. This is why we have a whole part 1 just for this fight.
Okay, yeah, it's a reaction, and when I fall, to reduce any falling damage, I take by 90.
Nice. Okay, so that's good. So only the last 10 feet are going to hurt you as you get like volleyball shot down to the earth here. So it is pushing you, whapping you out of the air. 100 feet you fall in a second, and your slow fall is like, you're like, cool. Fuck! Like just at the last minute, that last 10 feet gets you. So it's only going to be just 2 more bludgeoning damage, but your slow fall saved you from a lot of that. So...
What was the first part of the bludgeoning damage? Sorry, I was reading things.
It
like
was
16?
17 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay.
as it plays volleyball with your ass. And that was one of its legendary actions. So, that's it. So we actually now go to the red dragon's turn. Unless anyone else has any tricks.
Don't think so.
I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl, like, so heavy.
Wait, that was still Kara?
No, Kara was done. So, no, that's... No.
Yeah, that was at the end of Kara's turn.
Yeah, so a bunch of people triggered their legendary actions because 18, baby! So, I'm going to mark that it's used 2 legendary actions.
Many dicks on the table at once.
God, everybody's
trying to
whacking their dicks around. So, here we go. Red Dragon. So, Rem tried to shoot at it, but Red Dragon just got to get in there. She got to get in the game. So, she is going to go ahead and riz off of her pedestal, and she's going to fly to basically be about... Probably she's going to play it smart and be about 60 feet apart from her mate, but also about 100 feet above you over the course of her turn. And she is going to use her breath weapon. So this is going to hit everybody except for... Oh, no, because Sawyeh got whapped back down. So everybody but Rem is going to get hit with this super fun... other breath weapon, needle breath. So I need everybody to make dexterity saving throws, please, which means if you are still restrained, at disadvantage. But do not forget, Kara's +5.
Okay, that's not bad. 16 plus 3 is 19 plus 5, 24.
Okay.
That should make it, right?
24 is good.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Kara fails.
Okay.
No!
Arrnodel rolled a 20.
All right.
Right, that was the I rolled another 11 at disadvantage.
That is not enough.
Well, then I'm going to use my fucking ring.
Yeah, you are.
Where is it? Hold on.
A little sad I got that nat 20 for this with my disadvantage, but this could have been worse.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse, yes. Okay, so...
this is Dex.
Yes, it was Dex. DC 24 is what we're looking for. So, if you did not succeed, if you failed, you are taking 71 points of piercing damage as a rain of needles made from some metal that is clearly harder than whatever the fuck normal needles are made from rain into your body. And if you saved, you were taking half of that damage, so you're only taking 35 piercing damage. How we
35.
feeling?
Yuck.
Yeah.
I just realized why I couldn't touch anything on my sheet, and it's because I'm not signed in.
Oh.
Don't worry, I'm writing stuff down. 35 damage.
Yeah.
Don't forget, Nassim, even if you fail as a monk, you only take half damage.
Yes. I succeeded, though.
Oh, you did?
So you take no damage
So
as you're
none.
going like this on the ground. You're just making...
Literally.
It's very Matrix. You're the Matrix right now.
I feel like I'm in the Blossom Court again.
Yeah, there you go. All over it. Vogue. Yes. Work it, girl. So that is, so you have now seen officially the 2 kinds of breath weapons these dragons have available to them. Keep that in mind, kids.
Would those needles count as missiles that I could deflect?
Technically not, because it has to be like a range. So a missile is something you fire from a ranged weapon. So it'd be like an arrow or a sling. But I like where your head is at. But you also know that these things are immune to piercing. So throwing its own needle back at it would probably do fucking nothing. But it occurs to you. And I would have given it to you if there was any possibility of that doing something cool.
And these aren't magical?
No, they are not. They are not magical. They are just... No. This thing is just barfing needles at you. Yeah.
Just trying.
Okay, so minus, yeah. So I'm also making sure, because there's something fun that happens when these things do or don't spend their breath weapons. Isn't that cute?
Fun for you or
Fun
us?
for Cece. Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not
These
fun
things,
for
Very
by
important
these-
clarification.
you. Yeah, no, not fun for you at all. Yeah. So, also, yeah. That's it. Don't worry. That's it. Going easy on you as we get to Alistar's turn and Arrnodel's turn.
sick. So I came up with a wild thought. Can Alistar take his action to try and put the collar on himself?
I think so. I don't see why a familiar couldn't use a use object action. There's nothing that restricts them from doing so.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, cool. Yeah, let's talk about that collar, huh?
Let's put the collar on. Alistar is knows where everything is because we are entwined
Yes.
with our souls. And
Souls are entwined. It's really cute.
our Alistar and I had like a little cuddle huddle puddle.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, put it on. I can't move. He's like, yeah, cool. I'm gonna try to do this.
Okay, so as an action, I can clasp the collar around a friendly tiny creature. It gains the statistics and physical characteristics of a different creature of your choice. So we have already picked out a stat block. It has to be CR 4 or lower. If you are curious and want to see this item, check out your copy of the Venture Maidens campaign guide, which will be available soon once again, if you would like to buy physical copies. Stay tuned.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that at the end of this episode. But don't sleep on it. They'll be in my garage so soon. So soon. So, yeah. So what does it look like when he puts on this collar and transforms into a large, so like a horse-sized baby drake?
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Okay, so little tiny Alistar Fitzpatrick, who is roughly this size.
Yeah.
The size of my little dog Lucy, who's completely based off of, who's smaller than most cats. He like army crawls from my neck down to my bag of holding and knows exactly where I have it, very precisely organized, and then like struggles under the weight of this fucking awful breath weapon and puts it around his neck. And then we have a Sailor Moon montage where he glitter fucking turns around and becomes a gorgeous bronze dragon.
Oh, so beautiful.
Bronze wyvern?
No, like a wormling. So a little
Wormling.
Yeah.
A bronze vermling.
So we're letting it be large sized because we got it. Protagonist bonus points. But even, and as the bronze, like, wow, gleaming in the sun, this dragon, and you hear like a mom that comes out of him as this happens. You see just feathers sprout, black feathers also sprout, like kind of forming like almost like a boa around, because the Raven Queen, always has to leave her mark, even in whatever form he is currently in. So it's sort of like this cool, like griffin, like slash dragon thing, as he just like looks shocked at you, standing like up above, with his awkward, like his feet, in on each other, because like being large is always so.
He doesn't know. I would like to also add, I think I may have stated this last time, but when he is in this form, his voice is of Gilbert Gottfried.
Okay, good. All right. Mom, wonderful. So with this, as a reminder, the transformation lasts for up to 10 minutes, and you can spend that all at once or in several shorter transformations, each one using a minimum of 1 minute. It is very safe to assume this fight will last a couple minutes, based on what is happening here. So. So he now you have the new stat block, so he is fully using a Wormling stat block. I will warn you now, officially, Alistar is big. He is a target in this fight, so that means he's going to start taking damage from failed saves and everything, with the potential of him dying. So, just warning you.
Well, animal familiar. He'll just go to his little thing and just cast a ritual.
You can cast it again.
We have not lost Alistar, so Arrnodel has not been through this yet.
No, but it could happen.
After all these years. Is he still restrained?
No, No, because I'll hand wave the restrained thing because we weren't tracking for his damage. He wasn't. My rule is typically like if you're not using the familiar in a fight, they can't be targeted in a fight. I will say this is the first action that is like using him because also he actually couldn't have put the collar on himself if he was restrained. So it's a little tiny retcon, but
all right.
He is no longer restrained. But he is now a target in this fight.
I'm going to imagine, like, when he put it on and had his Sailor Moon transformation, he just, like, star rocketed.
Yeah, like
out of the... Yeah, right, that makes
glitter.
sense. Glitter,
a nervous
wings
too,
open.
and, like, whoa, glitter.
That being said, does he have... That's it? That's his turn, or does he have...
it was... Because since he used it for himself, that was his action.
Fucking fair.
He can move, or I don't think he has any, bonus actions on the stat block. It's really nice and clear what he can, the actions versus bonus actions versus reactions.
No, I think he's just hovering.
Yeah.
Out of the crushing weight realm and above, as close as he can be to me without...
He's sitting, within 5-10 feet of you. Yeah, for sure.
Tight.
Okay. Oh, our beautiful boy. And then that will bring us to Arrnodel's turn. We start off by you have to take some damage as you're being crushed.
Oh, cool.
Critically crushed by this oppressive weight. 8 bludgeoning damage as it is continuing here. So.
Oh, fuck. I just lost Alistair's stat block. God damn it. Nope. Disregard. I got it. All right, so 8 damage.
8 bludgeoning damage to you, Arrnodel.
Wait, no, force. I'm thinking of the thing.
No, it's just bludgeoning. Not
fucking bludgeoning.
Your silence class only helps you against magic missiles.
Oh, I thought. Yeah. Force damage. I'm gonna cast Dimension Door and grab Kara.
Wish.
We had our little telepathic moment. I'm like, all right, you coming?
You literally can't have a telepathic moment. You have the telepathy ability.
I know. Great old one thing.
No, that is because remember we got rid of that, but I did make sure you took a feat, I think, from Xanathar's guide to compensate for that later. You have it if you look under your feet. It also lets you cast Detect Thoughts if you so desire.
I got rid of... Wait, I thought that was like a great old... I'll look at it.
It was, but you reclassed to your Raven Queen subclass, so... But you got it back later.
So, Kara and I are going to go Dimension Door.
Whee! Hell yeah, let's go.
Where you going?
Sorry, Katie.
Fera on the ground. Is it just Fera on the ground now? This is
me.
Sorry, Vera.
I'm just going to lay down. Don't worry.
Hope you don't need healing. Bye.
Wait, hold on. I did ask. Are we doing...
We'll cast greater invisibility on you so they won't even be able to see that you're lying on the ground.
Won't even be able to see that I'm still dying on the ground just bit by bit.
Face down.
Oh, I don't have that +5.
She says.
Kara, which, you want to go to red or blue?
Let's go to blue and back up Sawyeh.
Let's go.
Sorry, Sawyeh's on the ground still, right next to you, Fera, because they got volleyballed down at the ground.
That's true.
Yeah, feather fell.
All right, since we've already done damage on the red one, want to do red one since Sawyeh's not over there anymore? Yeah.
Whatever you say, Buttercup. Let's go.
Red.
We're going to red. So that is an action.
Yeah.
I'm going to take it.
And now Kara is within range, a punch range.
Hell yeah.
So, because I'm assuming you're landing on the dragon. Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm going to go, I want to go on its head. Is that cool, Kara?
I mean,
sure.
Oh, yeah.
She's down.
You can't
Kara's like, fuck it, we ball.
Closer to the brain.
Brain, eyes, eyeballs. I mean, shit, have you ever had anybody cling to your nostrils? That seems like it would be very...
Oh, God, that sounds horrifying.
Right, I know. I mean, lesser than the eyeballs. So I would also like to take a bonus action and cast Queen's Mantle.
Whee! All right, tell us about that.
Let me pull it up.
Read what it do.
As a bonus action, I can activate Queen's Mantle for 1 minute. The mantle ends early. Well, I'm not trying to die or become incapacitated.
But if you
also, I
did.
have some fucking perks
Yeah.
against that.
Yeah. What your perks?
Anyway, we are now within 5 feet of a hostile creature, and I'm hoping that I can get it to die. If it does, I'm going to gain some HP equal to my proficiency bonus. But when I deal damage to a creature within 5 feet, a la this fucker, it's going to take additional necrotic damage equal to my proficiency bonus, a la +6. Also, when I make a fucking spell attack roll,
Yeah.
also my familiar's involved in this. Yep. It's considered a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20.
So the best way to crit fish is going to be spamming your Eldritch Blast because you get to make 4 attacks. So you have a much higher chance of getting that sweet, sweet critical.
And that's why we're on its fucking
And that's
dome.
why we're on its head. Yes.
Oh, wait. +5 from Kara?
That's for saves, not for...
Yeah, saves.
Oh, well, that's fine.
She's
That's
keeping
good.
you safe. You feel safe. An aura of safety and certainty is radiating off of Kara, who held her action until she was within melee range, gets to act right now.
Oh, yeah. So that is a 29 to hit.
Ugh. Disgusting. Yeah, obviously that hits. Ugh. You see, this is where things turn around.
And that will be 10 magical slashing damage.
All right, slashing seems to work just fine.
14 cold damage.
All right, cold also works just fine.
And 6 radiant damage.
Oh, God. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
And so then we're gonna do it again.
Spicy hit. Yeah, spicy. Keep it coming.
24 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That'll do.
Ten more slashing. 11 cold, 6 radiant.
Okay. Cold. 6 radiant. Oh, this is gonna be so.
Of all the damage that she's dealing, does any seem to be less effective? Because otherwise, I'll just give you a total.
No, all of those damage types are just flat types, so no resistance or immunities for any of those. Yeah, so you can just give me a big ol' sum on those.
Nice. All right.
Insider baseball. Piercing is the only thing it is immune to. So, no other resistances or anything else going on.
Neat. Well, that is her attack action.
Yeah. So, that probably leads you to be even more confused about what the fuck type of dragon this is. Oh, don't they breathe elements? What's going on here? Okay, I have to use a calculator because I cannot think of this. 301 minus 6. Yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Math. I did it.
301.
All right, anything else, you fucking monster on my face?
Oh, good shit. We love it.
No, okay, you done. That was just your reaction. Wonderful. I am going to use my legendary reaction to try and hit you, Rose Dragon. Red Dragon does not like that, so she is gonna try and knock you, Kara, off her body. But before that, I have to pee. And refill my drink. We're almost through the first round, you guys. Whoa! 18th level, bitches! If you need to get up and get a refill or whatever, by all means.
Sage, is it worthwhile to try to cast polymorph?
So it's gonna. I think it has.
I have it's from my witch's staff. Let me look it up. I looked at it. I was like, I just want to try and see if I can turn this thing into something that we can. And I know that when it gets 0 hit points, but we don't have to kill it. We can just run away. Or at least it's going to take it down So we can deal with the other one. Also, I can cast polymorph again.
So yeah, it'll basically choose to succeed like 3 more times.
3 more. Oh, every time at the beginning of its turn, it can try to shake.
So, well, basically because like legendary creatures, they have the legendary resistance. So if they fail a save, they can choose to succeed instead. So it probably has like 3 of these that it can use.
Got it. Not a good.
Yeah.
What do you think I should do? I'm a little bit out of thoughts. Should I just agonizing blast the back of its head? I have a feeling that it's probably. Oh, all right.
Yeah. Oh, let's see.
I can do bestow curse. I'm looking at stuff that's not going to actually eat up a spell slot. Because I do want to cast fly if we need it. Dimension door. Let me make sure I use that.
Yeah, because I mean it's gonna be trying to shake Kara off its back forever, and both of us. So
yeah,
us being able to fly is going to be very important.
Cool. So I would like to cast something. Well, agonizing blast is a cantrip. I also, where are my managed spells? I've only used 1 spell, which was Dimension Door. How many spells? I don't like the way that this has been changed. They used to be that I could just see how many spells I've cast, and
yeah. So if you scroll down under your spells tab to the 5th level, and it says Pact, that's your number of spell slots. And then you click one of those boxes when you cast it, when you've cast a spell.
Yeah, I did that. I don't have boxes on here.
Are you logged in?
Yes. I had to log in order to add my damage. I did click.
Right.
I clicked Dimension Door. Oh, I have 3 left. It's just that's stupid. I missed like the tally box that's available, like for using my Ring of Dexterity or whatever.
Yeah.
So I have 3 spell slots left. Also, I'm pretty sure it's because Dimension Door is a packed slot. God damn. Fuck yes. I have 3 spell slots. Is what I'm guessing.
Be a spell slot.
Right?
Fuck it.
It's just a tiny number. Yes, I'm on 5th. Jesus, I have 9th level spells?
Oh, yeah.
Mystic Arcanum.
You get them at level 17.
I think that when people talk about warlocks not having enough spell slots or magic, I'm like, I think you're full of shit. The amount of magic that I'm capable of using, and then I get back at a short rest is ridiculous.
The short rest is nice.
Also, if you have magical items, I have a wand and some other things, and I am fucking stacked. Sorry, that was like a high key, not humble brag.
I liked it. Be confident.
I think cats were screaming, so it's like, all right, you need to eat.
I love your little monsters.
Now. Yeah. Okay, Arrnodel. Yeah. What up? Oh, sorry, I was doing a tail. That's what I was.
Oh no, Sage and I were talking about something, and I forgot. I already forgot what I asked.
Can I ask
what are you gonna do in your next turn? Yeah.
You know what? Never mind.
Which is in the chat.
What was that? Never mind, Katie?
I mean, I was going to ask a question, but I was like, honestly, we're so close to my turn. I'll just ask when it gets there.
Okay. All right. Hey, Kara. Well, this might not hit you. Even with a plus 17. A 23?
That hits. Her AC is only 20.
Oh, okay. I was just imagining it's, I'm scared of you. So I just imagine Kara's like a 28. Fuck you. Okay, right. Then
It's not 3.5.
right. Oh god. Tail, whap. Make me a strength save, please, to see if you are getting thrown off the back of this thing while I roll my tail damage.
That is going to be a 33.
Oh my god.
You're gross.
Right.
Gross.
Plus 16, baby.
Oh my god. Yeah, so that's 20 bludgeoning damage as the tail whaps you, but you do not go anywhere. What the fuck? This has got to be the wildest. The amount of force behind the tail swing of this thing is crazy, and yet you just stand there like a goddamn rock as this bounces off of you. The heaviest metal you've ever encountered whaps you, and you don't move an inch. Ridiculous. So
yeah, I think she's
ridiculous.
lodged her axe in between the plates of this thing, and she is holding onto her axe for dear life.
Oh my god! Holy shit! What is Kara at HP wise? How much of this damage have you actually taken?
Oh shit! I have damage reduction 10. So let me. So I have 147 left.
Whew. All right, chipping away. Ridiculous. Okay, but that was just, my legendary action. So that was that. And now we are at Fera.
It's me.
Hey girl, you last. Hey girl, what up? What's she gonna do? We're gonna start with some bludgeoning damage. Is what we're gonna do.
We sure are.
All right. Ooh, 13. Spicy,
fuck?
being crushed by the world by gas.
Okay.
It's just really unfortunate.
All right, so I have two options here that hopefully one of them will work. First question, though, is since Sawyeh fell, is she in this cloud again, or did she fall like just outside of it?
She's fine.
Okay.
So while she's in the area, it seems like the gas. There's some kind of effect where it's like once it like is stuck on you, it's stuck on you, right?
Okay.
So it's kind of, you need to be in that area long enough, and it's already starting to dissipate a little over time, so she fine.
Okay, so
but she is close enough to you to do something tricky if you would like to do so.
Basically, I'm trying to figure out if I want to use my robe in order to like make us immune to spell-like effects, but the description of it says it makes us immune to ones cast outside of it, so I don't know if it would work for something that's currently happening.
Yeah, I don't think so, unfortunately.
Okay.
I think you're already sort of under the pressure, so to speak.
So then my other option is dispel magic. Would that work on this?
No, unfortunately, because it's not a spell in the sense, so it doesn't have the DC or spell level.
That means I'm boned and I can't ever get out of this thing.
You could yell that to your good monk friend. Maybe she has some hot
I'm boned.
ideas.
I can never get out of this, Fera says.
But hey, I mean, listen, you can probably still use any of your spells from this position because it doesn't prevent you from doing anything somatic. You're just like
That's
basically
what I'm
doing
about to
snow
do.
angel on the ground as you're being crushed slowly to death.
Yep. Okay.
You can still make arcane hand signs.
I'm going to do a quicken spell.
Nice.
And I'm going to cast Crown of Stars.
Nice. Good. Good pick.
So laying there almost like a cartoon, kind of comical, dizzy stars start floating around her head.
At least they can fly.
Yeah.
Just not you.
Just not me. And then I'm going to I'll do a firebolt. I don't want to do it on the red one. Okay. Well, I have to use a cantrip. So we are still focusing on red. but I don't want to throw a firebolt at a red dragon. So
It's not. I'm sorry. It's not a red dragon. They're clearly the same metal dragons, but
Just a
that's
slightly
what is
different
just
hue?
slightly more hued red.
Okay.
It's like, a peacock. You're like, that's still a peacock, but because it's a female one, it seems to have kind of like a rose gold glow going on with the metal sheen. So not a red dragon. This one has they're the same dragon. Statistically.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I'll do a firebolt at it.
I wouldn't give you 2 giant puzzles to figure out. This is hard enough.
Listen, I don't know. Sometimes less.
A combined CR of 42. You guys are fighting a combined CR of 42 worth of ancient dragons. I will not do. It's hard. Good job.
Right.
Good luck.
I got a 24 to hit.
A 24 is, yes, that will do. Scraping by, but it'll do.
All right, 4d10. I'm so cantrips doing 4d10. That's kind of crazy.
Fire! It's nice when you finally get that 17th level final cantrip boost. It's very, very exciting.
10, 12, 19 plus 3, 22 fire damage.
Yeah. So you hit this thing and you can see because its whole body is made of metal. So as it reacts to that like superheat, it kind of glows like that orangish color, like forged metal, for just a moment. But it seems effective as this hits this thing. So good shit.
All right, and then I'm just going to lay there.
Yeah.
Snow angels.
Right. But now your star crown's active, so you'll have shit to do. It's good. Setting up. I like it. Good job. Wow, you guys, look. We made it. Oh, wait. I have some legendary action points to burn. Let me just do those real quick. See if I can do...
Means.
Oh, yay! Now you guys are close enough. I am going to do a wing attack. So red hued dragon, is going to try and blow you away, Arrnodel and Kara, as she like turns. She's like turning her head in this cool kind of corkscrew motion and just like raising her massive wings, and you just feel the massive amount of wind generated, but just by the sheer size of this creature, trying to blow you away. I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws. Don't forget, Arrnodel, you get your +5 from Kara.
We're also no longer at disadvantage.
Correct.
Cool.
Full Monty.
Kara got a 22.
Nice. Let me check. I don't think that's actually enough. Let me double check.
In that case, I am absolutely going to activate my ring.
Did you say a 24, Kara? Or 22?
22.
Damn. So close. Not enough.
I'm gonna use my ring.
Okay. So go ahead and re-roll then. Or no, that's an automatic success, right? Okay. So that's 2 points off your ring. It's paying dividends.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure that my character sheet has not been updated since our last game, which means I now no longer have any charges on the ring.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Sage. I'm a filthy liar. 22 was your number. You are fine.
Oh, thank God.
I know. I was like, God damn, now I'm going to have to replan my fucking strategy.
So, do you ever see a boulder fall from the sky?
So, 24 is the big hot number on their breath saves, you have learned. 22 is the number for everything else, all other DCs. You have been warned. Okay, so 22, you barely hang on, Kara, as this is happening. But you are still taking bludgeoning damage from the sheer force of the wind this thing is generating. So, we're going to take some bludgeoning damage. Oh, and sorry, Arrnodel, you succeeded. Okay, good, because otherwise you'd fall into space. Which would be fun for me, yeah.
I bet.
Look at my ring. Wow, well, luckily, I rolled like dog shit, so 12 bludgeoning damage. It's gonna be half. Nope, you still take on a success. Oh, you take no damage. Look at you. Look at you. You managed to avoid, you like duck behind its own body or plate or something, and managed to like hang on for dear life. But both of you, I think, Arrnodel, because you don't wear, I'm assuming Kara has like super sweet gauntlets, so you're fine. But Arrnodel, your hands are bleeding, just from the contact of, it's not actually doing damage to you, but against your pale skin, it's probably pretty shocking to be sprayed with your own blood in your face as the wind is blowing it back at you and you're holding on to sharp metal here. Yeah, and then I can fly up to half my speed without provoking opportunity attacks as part of this, so wonderful. So I think what this dragon is going to do is actually fly, 40 feet away. Ooh, yeah, 40 feet towards the cliffs. So she's going away. So she is taking you 40 feet away from the rest of your companions. And Kara, you would clock that. Probably a pretty intelligent move, trying to separate you two from the rest of your party. So if that is her strategy, you might be in trouble. She continues to do this.
She doesn't know how many times I can use Dimension Door.
She doesn't. But she seems pretty confident that she can kill at least one of you this way if she gets you away from the rest. Just you and a gargantuan ancient dragon.
Doesn't know what we're packing.
Whoa. So, yes. And that was that. And then my boy, my blue boy. So you guys are cool. That was the red dragon. He has... why not? Why not do a wing attack here? No, I think he's... You do slashing damage, Kara? You're holding a big ol' sword?
Big ol' axe, yeah, so slashing damage.
Alright, so I'm going to use a legendary action. Hard to describe or see visually, so I'm just going to say it. Adamantine resilience. So the dragon becomes immune to either bludgeoning damage or slashing damage, or resistant to both. Its choice until the end of its next turn. It is choosing slashing damage as it looks at you swinging your big thing around. So
the blue dragon?
The blue dragon is immune to slashing damage now.
That's fine. We're on the red dragon.
But once again, you realize that these dragons have the same thing. So that is a good hint for what might be to come.
Wait, they're like... Oh, bond.
Well, also they're the same type of dragon. So if one can do it, the other probably can.
Oh, that's fine. The one that we're on hasn't done it yet.
Correct. All right. So that is that. That is officially the end of the round. You did it, guys. You survived one round. Blue dragon. Okay, so blue dragon clearly swings its great head and clocks that. Not worried about Kara or Arrnodel anymore. It trusts its mate to handle that. So it's going to turn its attention to the sad sorcerer on the ground who is still not moving, because that just seems too good to pass up. So dive bomb. So not only are you just trapped on the ground right now, Fera, you are seeing this massive creature with everything it has barrel down at you. And Sawyeh, you're like 10 feet away, so you're like right there too as this happens. As this thing lands on the ground, just the you like the whole world buckles underneath. The ground travels, a mini earthquake, happening as this thing, the massive weight of it, comes down here. And it is going to wreck some fucking house. So we're gonna do a full ass multi-attack. So starting off, frightful presence. So this is going to be Alistair. He's right there. Fera and Sawyeh, and actually Rem as well, because she's only 30 feet away, will need to make a save against being frightened. Wisdom saving throw. So those
Rem
of you
is
who can't,
immune.
yeah. So you're fine. You're being shipped off somewhere else, Kara. Don't even worry about it.
Fera got a natural 1.
Oh no. Can things get worse for our sorcerer?
This is the worst day of her life.
This is not
She's like,
good.
can we go back to
I
fighting
hated this.
that giant Sawyeh battle?
The giant tarot woman. So,
Yeah.
how'd you do, Sawyeh?
Sawyeh got a 14.
No, that's terrible, you guys. What did Alistair get?
Real quick, when Alistar's in this form, he no longer has any of his benefits from being a pseudo dragon.
Correct. Yes, he is totally using the other stat block.
All right. He needs to make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
He would be literally better off as a pseudo dragon right now.
Yeah, but he'd be dead if he was, in the fight because they have like 10 hit points.
Yeah, but he wouldn't even be noticed.
Yeah.
It was a wisdom save?
Yes.
15.
Okay, so you all fail? You all fail. So, Frightful Presence. When this pops off, you must succeed the save or be frightened for 1 minute. Creature can repeat the save at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on a success. And once you save or are successful, you are immune to this for 24 hours. But, also, Rem, can she even be frightened?
No, she's immune.
Okay, so she's fine. The god of death, they don't give a shit. So frightened. Let's look up that condition here. I believe it is you cannot attack the source of your fear, which will be our blue dragon.
It's disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks while they're in your line of sight.
Yeah.
And you can't move closer willingly.
Yeah. That's not a problem for you, Fera. So,
I'm chilling. I'm just like shitting my pants on the ground. It's fine.
Yeah. So, right. So, great. So that is just, first part, it's multi-attack. Then it can make 1 bite attack. And then 2 claw attacks. Yay! Oh, actually, though, let me see if its Crushing Breath recharges. It does not. Lucky you. So, no recharge on that. So, yeah, it's gonna bite you. It's gonna bite you, Fera. So, that, you're gonna have advantage on that. Since you are restrained. So, here we go. Alright. Basically, you're just praying not for a natural 20.
I'm just lunch right now.
Yeah, it's like a 27 to hit. So, with the bite, it's gonna have you as a snack. Here we go. Well, I'm rolling very bad, so that's really great for you guys. So 24 piercing damage as it begins to eat your sorcerer friend. So yeah, you have a great view. You're already terrified of this thing as it's just eating your friend. And then how are you looking? Are you like really bloody? Like bloody enough that you're like rare steak, delicious, or like... it's trying to decide how its claws should be distributed.
Yeah, I mean, she's not looking great, but she's not on the brink of death yet.
Okay, so you need to be more rare. You need to be more tenderized. I think.
Sure.
I think we like a good tiefling sirloin. You really gotta have it red. So claw. 17. Oh, wait, I get to roll. Nope, not a natural 20. Way more than that. Okay, and then... Pew.
Wait, what'd you roll to hit?
Oh, okay. Well, I rolled an 18 on the die. So, plus
a million.
A lot.
Okay.
32?
That's fine. No. I thought you said 17. I was like, wait.
Oh, no. On the die. I was like, oh, no.
Okay.
Don't worry. Okay. Yep. So that was 6 plus 9 plus 10. So 19 slashing damage. And then... yeah, it'll just use its other claw on you.
Sure. Why not?
It's doing the puppy thing. He's a puppy. Yeah. Okay, 29 to hit. Other claw. You guys, protect your healer. 16 slashing damage for that final claw.
Oof.
And that's it for now. As you know, it's just destroying Fera's body in its mouth. So that was Blue Dragon. And then we come to Rem, who is not afeared. Yar.
Rem!
Is not afeared.
Help me.
And I will remind you, it is currently immune to slashing and piercing damage.
Yeah, which is everything that Rem can do.
Oh, Lord.
So...
oh, no.
Until the end of its turn, or when was that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Oh, no. End of its next turn. So never mind. It is not immune to slashing. Good catch.
Thank Christ. Okay. First things first, she is going to lock eyes with this creature, and her eyes fill with just death, and her face becomes more skull-like as she uses a bonus action to use her death glare.
Oh dear.
So the dragon needs to make a DC 18 wisdom saving throw or become frightened for 1 minute.
Okay. I can indeed be frightened. Theoretically. See? I'm going to burn a legendary resistance.
Cash money.
Cash money, indeed. All right.
So we are going to then, as her action, make 3 attacks with her short sword.
Okay. You can try.
I'm gonna try. So that is a 30 to hit.
Yeah. Okay, you can succeed, I guess. All right, whatever. I don't care. Stabby, roguey time. Because also, there are definitely allies within 5 feet, so she gets her sneak attack, too. I don't like how much math Sage is doing right now.
So that is like 39 slashing damage.
Mm-hmm. Getting calculator out, just since the calculator is needed.
And then I also needed to make a DC 15 con save for poison damage.
Oh yeah, that. When my own creations kill each other. Okay, con save, yep. Oh my god! Wait, no. Okay, 21.
Alright, so that is a success, so it'll take half of 24, so 12 poison damage.
Alright, going back to the calculator.
Her next hit is a 25.
Yeah.
And that'll be 15 slashing damage, and then I needed to make another con save.
Okay, con save. Okay, 21.
Alright, so it'll take another half damage. Okay. Another 15, half to 15 poison damage.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Round 3, let's go.
Don't fucks with the demigod. Here we go. Alright.
That's well over 30.
Yeah.
Give me that con save.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Oh, cool. Natural 1. Awesome. So I only a 15. Which I'm sure fails. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that exactly succeeds.
The dragon laughs and then is like, and coughs out poison from the other 5,000 times it's been poisoned.
So that'll be 14 slashing damage and half to 14 poison damage.
All right.
And that is her turn.
Do you want to throw that sneak attack on there too?
She already did it the first time.
Okay.
The first hit.
Wow, bitch just did over 100 damage to my stupid dragon. All right, cool. What up? That's fine. I don't give a shit. Nerd. You're nerd. I am going to go ahead and use a legendary reaction in response to that to, I'm going to try and make a wing attack. I think the dragon wants to get her the fuck away. But side benefit, if you guys fail this, everybody else in the cloud, you will be moved and no longer under the effects of the gas. But I think it is pretty mad stupid right now. So, again, Sawyeh, Fera, and our boy, Alistar, and Rem. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws, please.
I want to fail so that I get pushed away.
That's fair. You can choose to fail, yes.
Get
you
me
will
the
take
fuck
damage,
out.
though.
That's fine.
All right.
That's 26 for Rem.
Yeah, Rem don't give a shit.
Got a dirty 20.
That's not enough, kid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everybody who fails is going to be pushed 15 feet away and take some bludgeoning damage. What did Alistar get?
Sorry.
Yeah,
I was
no worries.
focused on. This is a what save?
Dexterity. And that is 6 on a failure, 16 bludgeoning damage, and you are pushed 15 feet. On a success, nothing happens to you.
Oh boy.
Ooh, hanging on.
I know. I know.
You're like rolling.
A deck save. He
Tumbleweed.
rolled a 14.
No.
Right.
Certainly not enough.
What did he? He
14.
took some damage.
I'm sorry. I think it was. Did I say 14?
I said 14.
Oh, 16 bludgeoning damage he's going to take, and he is pushed 15 feet away.
But this dragon has been doing something for so long.
Wait. What's his? Oh, okay. Oh my god.
No,
16.
Rem was just doing something for a long time. Okay, so that is good. That was the legendary action, and as part of this, he gets to move up to half his movement, so he is going to fly 40 feet straight up into the air.
Who? The blue dragon?
The blue
Does
dragon.
that provoke an attack of opportunity?
It does not. It specifically says the dragon can fly up to half its flying speed without provoking attacks of opportunity.
What kind of bitch ass dragon is this? God damn it!
Big ass bitch ass dragon. You guys, even the ones who succeeded, are like fighting the wind tunnel, and it takes this like opportunity to be bye as it goes 40 feet up in the air. Because it's in danger. It knows it's in danger after Rem stabbed its shit.
We have no idea. No idea.
So that was Rem's disgusting turn, and Sawyeh, now it's your turn for your disgusting turn. But this thing is 40 feet above you now in the air. But that's honestly probably not even a problem. You could probably jump that distance as part of your movement because of your stupid movement speed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm also currently frightened. So
you are. You can't get closer to it. Yes.
So to start, I've like mapped out my moves here.
Nice. I love this.
I'm going to use stillness of mind and action to remove the frightened effect. Wake the fuck up.
What do you tap into? What is the mantra, or what is the moment? What do you focus on to clarify? Fear is the mind killer. What is that for you?
Coming back into my body and reminding myself I'm Sawyeh, I am part of the Venture Maidens. Persona guides me and my cause fulfills me. And I wake myself up.
Hell yeah.
And
you fought way worse than this. You fought gods.
So much. And as long as I have my team here, I find the strength.
The power of friendship. Yeah. So you're
and
cool.
Then I'm going to use my gift of the present to give
sorry,
myself...
those went away from you.
Oh, that's right.
When your marks were burned off of your hands. Don't worry, Brittany, I already removed yours on your character sheet. I'm sorry.
Damn.
Alt move. Remember, you have Uggy scars on the back of your hands now, where the Sisters of Sorrow were like, well, fuck you, and took them away.
Well,
honestly,
it was the palm of our hand, by the way.
Ugly scars on the palm of your hand. Yeah, fuck you.
You know, that really took the wind out of my sails.
Sorry.
I had a whole thing planned.
Listen, you're an elemental monk. Get it back. Put that wind there.
Now.
You can do it.
Now I guess I'll just use my wings to fly the fuck back up.
So boring.
And at least get, parallel. I'm going to get out from underneath it.
Yeah.
From the ground, I'm going to come out here.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, 40 feet, you're still pretty close. There's probably something you could, you want to get up on it, you could, bonus action nonsense, I'm sure. You could try to pull
because a lot of my bonus actions rely on having taken an attack action first. So I can't really do any of those, and I'm scared of it whacking me back down again.
You can dodge. Hey,
I'll take the dodge. Thank you.
Step of the wind.
So that's one key point.
I'll use my step of the wind. Sure, we'll use another key point for.
Yay! So don't forget that gives you +4, I think, right? Or just advantage on avoiding.
Oh, they have disadvantage to hit you.
Okay. Cool. That's good because you're flying up by its face, so that seems prudent in this moment to have that. We really need to switch over to TOV, you guys, because we got rid of the monk thing, and you can just bonus attack, do flurry of blows.
That's so nice.
Divorced it from.
Let's just do it.
The attack.
Let's just do it.
Let's just fucking switch. I don't give a shit. Oh, TOV is Tales of the Valiant, Brittany, which is the better version. Oh, I said it. Version of D&D 5th edition 2014 that I was the lead designer on for Kobold Press. Available now for purchase. We're everywhere. Type it in.
Why aren't we playing this right now?
I know, right? Right. We'll revamp for next time. It's on the list. All right. So
let's chat after game.
Let's chat, shall we? Yeah. So that. All right. So you are up in the air, Nor. Haha. Yeah. And then we come to everybody. Good. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I think Rem's going to take this time to use one of her legendary actions, and she's just going to cast Greater Invisibility on herself.
It sounds right. It sounds about right.
Does that include someone that's nearby?
No.
No, she's selfish. She's selfish, God. So, demigod, whatever. So I am going to go ahead and take this opportunity to use a legendary action on Red Color Dragon to become immune to slashing damage. So, as a reminder, Arrnodel and Kara, this is the dragon you are standing on. And so until the end of her turn, she will be immune to slashing damage.
Love that you told me. I literally don't ever do slashing damage.
Yeah, it's more of a FU for Kara.
Yeah.
Who goes right before the red dragon. So that is unfortunate. But dragons are smart as hell, and she knows that. So, yeah, okay, that was that. That was one. Let me make sure I'm tracking all my legend. This is crazy, you guys. I've never had to run. All right, no, it's great. So we come now to our lair actions. Great. Yeah.
Celeste is gonna kill me, you guys.
What do you? Why? What do you? I mean, yeah, I could rain. Let's see. I used Cloud last time of needles, so can't do that again. But I will do. Oh, this is sweet. So, lair actions. So I am going to. The blue dragon is going to use the bolster action on his lady love, red dragon. So, skin or armor toughens up for up to 3 creatures the dragon can see. It is not choosing any of you, just its lady love.
What the fuck? I thought we had something while you were eating me.
No, you were just a snack. You were just a snack. She's the main dish. So, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage lasts for 1 minute. Or until the dragon uses a lair action again. So in addition, not only is she immune to slashing and piercing, she now has resistance to bludgeoning as well.
Damn, these are really fuck you monsters for Kara.
Yeah. So, I've already said it now, but these are adamantine dragons. They are made of the super uber sacred metal of the Dwarven people, so it really just feels like an especially big ol' fuck you. Kara, you're like, oh! No wonder they can bypass all kinds of resistances and don't give a shit, or the hardest metal in existence besides mithril, but that's somewhat of a debate.
Is it conductive?
It is not. It's like uber super cool, kind of like stone. It's like the hardest stone, I think, technically in the world. It's not even forged metal because you can actually dig up adamantine, whereas mithril has to be forged. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool. Real hard to hit though. It's nice having adamantine weapons, though, if you guys ever get them.
Oh, I would say adamantine's more like diamond or like some kind of...
Yeah.
It's not conductive.
Right, exactly. So it's more like something you can just mine raw adamantine out of the earth, and that's what these things are made of, whereas like something like mithril is actually you forge it to become like incredible. So... You know, that sort of, but they're on that same level of like mythical ass magic metals, like that defy all laws of normalcy. So yeah, real hard. Yeah, but that was that. So it's lair actions. So that's gonna go to Kara atop this super buff babe dragon.
So it is immune to slashing damage, but with her weapon dealing cold and radiant damage, is any of that able to get through?
Yes. So it would take the cold and the radiant damage, but none of the slashing damage.
All right.
Because that magic will still cut like a knife, baby girl.
So she's going to use her bonus action to focus her ire so that she, of any damage, as she sees these like scales just like ripple and become tighter so that they're harder to gain purchase with their axe. She just focuses her fury into her axe, and the mist and vapor that wafts off of it becomes more like distilled shards of ice as she enters a rage and is going to attack this creature.
This is so good for you, the bludgeoning resistance to all the shit if you get thrown off.
I have missed the rage.
We've missed the rage.
Oh my heavens.
Something of beauty.
I love the rage.
Okay, so that is a 28 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah. Your AC, I don't think I've told you this one yet, but it is 23. 23.
23. Oh my god.
So respectively, your targets are 22, 23, and 24 on these beasties.
That is 12 damage of radiant and cold. And then we're going to take our second attack.
All right, yeah, calculator time. Okay. Let's build that back up. There we go.
That is definitely going to hit, and she's going to expend a 3rd level spell to throw a smite on top of that.
Oh, of course you are. Of course you are. I'm gonna need more paper. All the addition is like I've run out of a 8x11 sheet. I'm at the bottom. Okay. Brutal.
And that is 40 damage for her second attack.
Oh, disgusting. All right. Yeah. Okay.
And that's her.
Gross. Gross. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm fine. Red Dragon's fine. She doesn't care. The blood, or is it her skills? Who knows? It's a lot of blood. It's a lot of blood. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so you're done, thank goodness. Let's see. I think Blue Dragon will take a legendary action in response to this. So they already did the wing attack, which means they only have one option left. Gonna make a tail attack against, you know what? Rem is the only one just standing up in their face and did like 1,000 fucking damage. I'm sorry, so this is Blue Dragon, boy dragon on the ground, is mad at Rem because
she's also invisible.
God
so
damn it. Oh, right, and he is actually up 40 feet, so never mind. That makes no sense at all. Sawyeh is the one in his face at this moment, right? Memory, sorry, thank you. Sawyeh, whip and tail come at you.
Ready to dodge.
All right, yes. So yes, disadvantage on my attack. That is a good reminder. So either a 14 or a 10. So it will take the 10. 27 to hit you with the
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so big and you're so little. You're so little.
I'm a smaller target. I should be zooming around.
Or it just can wave its tail and it'll probably hit something. You know, depending on your interpretation. Yeah. All right, damage. Party. Ooh, is that max damage? That's max damage, 36 bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make a strength save for me, baby girl, or you fall out of the sky.
Wait, I thought you were already on the ground.
Nah, she flew
I
back up.
shot back up.
Oh, Jesus.
So that's why she's like right in his face. So he's like, oh, well.
You were feeling it. Vindictive.
Yeah.
I fall back to the ground. I rolled a 13.
Okay, but luckily you're slow fall because you're only 40 feet up, so you are good.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on the ground. It sucks, but you are not hurt.
Every
Just
time I jump up, he's
spiritually.
like bouncing me back down like a fucking basketball.
Yeah, it's having a lot of fun, aren't you?
Sure.
You're getting booped by a dragon.
Yeah, just over and over. Boop, boop, boop. Playing a little basketball with our monk here. But that was just a legendary action. So that's done. And we go to Red Dragon, who obviously does not want Kara fucking wrecking her shit anymore. This is terrible. So she's going to go launch a full-ass multi-attack on you, Kara. All right. Here we go. Frightful Presence, because I haven't done that yet. So, Arrnodel and Kara, you need to make a save for me. Wisdom saving throw, or be frightened for 1 minute.
We can't, because you're in my aura, and we can't be charmed or frightened.
Nice. So you succeed automatically, which means you can no longer be affected by her frightful aura. I just had to check, for posterity. So you good now on that. Now we do bites. Chomp, chomp.
Jump, jump.
Jumpity jump. Just straight up roll. So, only 23 to hit ya.
Wait, me and Kara?
Kara. Just Kara right now.
We're on the top of this dragon's head.
Mm-hmm. So it, rolls over. So, it's, corkscrewing right now. And I assume you're running with all of your might to, try and stay on its belly at this point.
From its head?
Oh, okay.
We're on top of it. It was very clear.
Sure, then let's make some saves
head.
as it moves and tries to fuck your shit. How about that?
I mean, just saying. I don't know how.
Shake us off.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So just with its movement, if we want to do that, we want to make the case that it can't attack you. Then with its movement, we'll make the case that you might not be able to stay on. So make me some dexterity saving throws with disadvantage as this thing is rotating extremely fast in midair.
That's a natural 1, baby.
Oh baby.
I'm getting the moonstone dice.
And the hard dice for this hard roll.
Sage, what was the +5 that you're doing?
Yeah, +5.
It is a +5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sweet. That will be a 25.
25 will be good. So Arrnodel somehow with her, she's not wearing any armor. She wants. But Kara, oh my god, all your equipment and everything, you're already so much force when in that strike. You just fall off balance and just find yourself, you miss a step and 100 feet down.
Free falling?
Yep. So now we see the meteorite that is Kara fall 100 feet down. You're going to take 42 damage normally, so that's going to be halved for you with your rage, yes. So 42 bludgeoning damage halved down to 21. But would you like to describe? I imagine Kara leaves a significant crater or impact. What do we see? What happens?
Is 2 massive cheeks buried into the
clapping
into the earth's floor.
Yeah, because she just brings her. She is able at the last minute to grab her axe out of the dragon's back of its head, and she just pulls her body together to be this little cannonball that just into the ground.
The dust
sends
cloud,
snow and ice and dust flying.
It's shocking how large the impact is in this dusty world. You form a significant, a nice 10-foot crater, as you land. Oh man, that fucking hurt, but you're so angry that you good. The bad news, because now the dragon did that, so good point, Brittany, you're on its head, so it couldn't do, it's talking me into this now. So what is going to happen? You are on it, so it is going to handle you next. So getting to you, it can't do, I agree with you, it can't do a bite. It's going to go claws, though, so it's going to go ahead and do its 2 claws. It's just trying to rake you off the top of its head as it's flying through the air. So, let's see what happens. Claw 1. 24 to hit ya. Any clever
Hold on.
tricks? Yeah.
I just want to make sure that I'm.
Yeah, not missing a reaction or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it is nice.
If that kind of situation's happening, do I get to make an opportunity attack?
No, not in this instance because it's not moving away from you.
All
right.
I don't. Yeah,
damage?
24 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah, that's gonna fucking hit.
15 slashing damage on that first hit. And it's gonna hit you with the other claw, as swoopy.
15. Okay.
And then the second one to hit you, yeah, a 25 to hit.
Definitely.
So that'll come in, and then all right, that'll be 19 slashing
Jesus
damage.
fucking Christ.
Oh yeah, you're in trouble. Okay.
Not feeling great. That's for sure.
And then, all right, you've still managed to stay on its head. So instead of the bite, what I will do, it is going to try and throw you on the ground. So we're going to make opposed grappling checks.
How many actions does this motherfucker have?
5 with its multi-attack.
Oh my god. Okay.
So it is going to try and scoop you off again, and basically what we're going to do, you're going to make a dexterity acrobatics check, because I'm assuming that's better than your strength athletics. It is making a strength athletics to basically pick you up and just throw you on the ground. So go ahead and make me that dexterity acrobatics check versus my strength athletics.
23.
Oh, I got a 24. Ooh, you were so close. You're like trying as the great, you see its like finger, right? And one of its claws is the size of your entire body. Keep in mind, like one fingy, as it like just scoot, and you're squirming with the best of your might, but the world like goes upside down and shit, and like as you're falling, you are being thrown on the ground. You rocketing towards the earth. So Kara, you're like landing in the hole. You're like, oh man, that sucked. And then from above, an elven warlock gets thrown on your fucking head, and you both tumble down in a pile of disaster. Let me roll. Okay, 12 plus 12, 24, plus 9, 33, and then, okay. 39, 41 damage, 41 bludgeoning damage as a warlock is thrown. Kara, I'll let you make a dex save real quick to see if you take any damage from being hit with an elven warlock.
Natural 20.
You're fine. You are like,
do you like
did
spike me like a volleyball? Like I'm like
no.
to land and you're like,
yeah. She push-ups, like, you're fine. Deadlifts
that's probably
you.
what kept me from dying.
From dying, yeah. Actually, landing on Kara was probably the best situation you could have hoped for.
I got spring-loaded into a shorter fall. Jesus Christ.
Oh, but the world is stars. Oh, God, that hurt. Yep.
Yo.
All right, but that was Red Dragon's turn, so Alistar! So now you guys are about... What, she flew 40 feet away? So 40 feet away now on the ground from your BFFs. So Alistar is 40 feet away from where Arrnodel and Kara have landed in a heap. And everybody else is... Alistar is surrounded by Sawyeh and Fera. Not Rem, who's still just standing in the face of this. They're just, like, staring at each other, doing death glare and frightful presence back and forth. It's a whole thing.
Okay. Alistar doesn't have any real abilities right now.
He can fly to you.
He can lightning breath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he could do that. He could turn around lightning breath. Big guy. And Big Guy is so big that you could easily just hit Big Guy and not your friends if Alistar wanted to do that.
He's 30 feet away.
40 feet away from you, I would say. He
No,
only
big-
is
big
15
boy.
feet away from Big Boy. He got pushed
Yeah,
back 15
I mean,
feet.
he's feeling vindictive. I think he's gonna try to lightning breath.
Kill my man! Yeah, and then, yeah.
Which is, oh my god, I'm sorry. Looking at his stats is weird.
Yeah, it looks...
How do
I know, right? Also, because from the player side.
It's too simple. I don't like it. All right, I know.
too
I-
simple.
Says me never.
Yeah.
So in order to hit,
I have
What
to
would
make a
that be?
saving throw.
So the dragon has to make a DC 12 dex saving throw.
huh?
So my big boy is going to try and make his dex saving throw.
I mean, you never know how the roll's gonna go.
He actually fails that. Dexterity is indeed the weakness of these heavy dragons.
Well, that's fucking good to know. So I guess he needs to roll some damage.
Yeah, so it should
Damage.
say in there how much lightning damage. It's going to be a lot, which is going to be very satisfying to roll, because dragons.
It says 27
Or
or
5d10.
5d10.
Yeah, so you can either choose if you want, you could just do the average, which is 27, or you can choose to roll the 5d10 and try to get more than that.
I don't know. I'm feeling kind of like in a gambling mood.
Yeah, let's do
Actually,
it. It could be 50. 27 is exactly half of what you could get. So
does everybody have the patience for me to actually physically
yeah,
roll
do it.
this?
Do it. I believe in you.
All right, D10.
Yeah, 5 d10s.
Excuse me.
Roll 5.
All right, D10.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. It's been a minute. Wait, D10?
Mhm.
Oh, that's right.
10-sided dice.
That's right. That's right. Sorry, I had a pan. Y'all, I haven't played in a long time.
You're doing great.
Basically since the last time I saw you guys. So I'm like, wait, I know what these dice look like. Give me a
you
second.
got this. You got this.
I play once or twice a month, and I never know what I'm doing.
It's okay.
You're in good company.
I make this game every day, and I frequently forget what the fuck the whole.
Well,
thing
that's
is
just
about.
overstimulation. That's
Yeah.
overstimulation.
No, that's ADHD. By definition.
All right, so 2, 3, 5.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
Everybody say a prayer, say a blessing. This is for Alistar Fitzpatrick. Baby has not fucking
Baby
actually.
needs
Baby
a score.
hasn't fought yet.
No.
I'm pretty sure I don't remember Baby fighting.
I don't think
ever.
Baby has ever tried to hit anybody.
Oh.
Maybe clawed their face a little
One of these like landed in in the drawer.
bit. Okay. Reroll
I'm going-
it then.
Okay.
Or unless it's like a 10. And then don't tell me. Just tell me it's
It
a 10.
literally
Lie to me.
landed
Lie to me.
on the seam.
Okay.
And also, I didn't really look too hard. I don't know what number it was. Okay.
And then reroll it. All right.
Who's going to do some math for me?
Yeah. I'll do it. I'm on
We're
it.
here for it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. 2,
Yep.
7,
Mhm.
1,
Mhm.
6,
Okay.
7.
Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
23.
All right. 23. Yeah. Nice. All right. 23. Shocking damage. I think Alistar is probably as shocked by this and this ability to do this as everyone else. So what does he do? What does it look like? Our baby's never done something this big.
Baby has never fucking even bit. Baby's never stung anybody. Oh my God. Wait. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in my memory, he's never done any of this.
I think he's tried to attack people before. I don't know if it's ever worked, but
I don't think he ever. I think he's really just been around to like save and like deliver
Yeah.
spells, but I don't think. Anyway, I mean, I'd have to like listen again, but he is having a moment because he and I are bonded, so he felt me
Your
fall
pain,
and
yeah.
plummet to the earth, and in his relief and fear and shock of me almost dying, thank God for Kara. He emotionally responds. He doesn't even realize what he's doing. He just turns and reacts.
yeah, as
And
it
that's
just
what
like
happens.
spew of lightning out of his mouth and like traveling, coursing all over the body of this like bigger dragon that sort of like slowly turns his head like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like looking at this like
mean-
little baby like wormling like oh no. And Alistair, you see he
Baby's
like turns
got
his feet
bite.
in again and sort of backs up a couple steps, like surprised by his own breath weapon. Hell yeah. Good for you, buddy.
Whoever said that, no, I'm sorry. You are wrong. I am at 14.
You're at 14.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
I'm at 14.
Woo! Yeah. Hurting. Yeah.
Who thought I was at
Nice.
97? That's cute.
It's
It hadn't
cute.
updated yet.
It's
I wish you were
nice.
at 97.
Yeah. All right, cool. So good hit. Also, Alistair can run or fly towards you as part of that same thing. I would recommend he probably moves away because he is still frightened of this big dragon.
Celeste.
Yes.
Calm your tatas.
Okay, my tatas are calm.
Don't take the words out of my mouth. I was
all right.
absolutely
Okay.
going to tell him to hightail it back to mama.
Yeah. All right, cool. What is his max speed? His fly speed is like 40, probably?
I thought it was 30, but let me double check.
Could be. He's a, wormling. I'm not sure if it's 30.
30 feet.
Nice.
Burrow. No, fly is 60 feet.
Oh, so he can get to you. He can.
Baby is flying.
Yeah. So that's the fun dragon there. Whew! Like he get away from there. So
He
gets
dashes.
the hell out of there and then goes and he's like, so Kara, not only do you now have an Arrnodel on top of you, you have like a very concerned blue coppery like black feather dragon face, like with big like liquid eyes staring up over you. Mom, are you okay? Hey. Oh.
It's like I hit it. I hit it.
So you all are in a pile. So Kara, Arrnodel, and Alistair are all standing right together. Everybody else is all the fucking way over there, 15 feet away from the dragon, except for Rem, who is like 5 feet just staring at the blue dragon, who's up in the sky about 40 feet above you. Yeah, and that's where we're at. So that was Alistair's turn. So Arrnodel, we come to you, I believe.
All right.
Yes. Oh boy.
God, I had like 5 fucking plans. Mm-hmm. And the way that this has gone
Now,
is kind of like...
yes, you have the red dragon's about 100 feet above you in the air at this moment. And then, yes, as we said, about 40 feet away, there is a blue dragon 40 feet away and then 40 feet up. So probably a hot 60, geometry, 60 feet away from you or so in the air.
All right. There's a huge part of me that just wants to...
If it helps or makes things worse, they both look equally damaged. You guys have absolutely split your focus and have killed half of a dragon on each dragon at this point. So
I'm not thinking about that. I just got the chiropractic appointment of my life that I did not need.
Yeah, no.
I think I'm really I'm like, I just want this to go away.
Yeah.
I just want it to go away.
For sure.
I think because of how rattled my skull is, the only thing Arrnodel can think to do is to do agonizing blast. I get 4 beams. I'm going to go 2 and 2, 2 and 2.
Okay.
Pew pew.
Let's do it.
Tight.
So keep in mind, because you will not get the advantage from your Reaper's Mantle, unfortunately, because you are not within 5 feet of your target. But still, Agonizing Blast is a great call.
I think that's okay.
That is okay.
I think
you are agonized.
I think I knew that when I
blast is
got flung from its head.
Yeah. All right. So do you want to start with Red Dragon?
Yes.
The one right above you. Okay, so roll me that D20. It's for each beam. You're going to roll me a D20 and add
Oh, I have 16 up here.
to each. 16 to hit on each bolt.
Sick. Wait, I want to see if I can actually. No, I'm sticking to. No, fuck it. You know what? It's all random. I'm going to use the thingy.
Yeah.
The
roll and the
How do I attack with this? Do I just click it?
If you just click the on the effect the hit DC, so plus 16, I think if you just hit it, it'll roll it.
Oh, nice. How cute. So 22 for the first one.
Oh, that is a miss against the red dragon.
Fuck you. Well, I get 2 chances for each dragon.
So roll that second time on the red dragon.
33.
There you go.
All right, damage for that one.
Yeah. 1d10
18.
plus 10. That's ridiculous. It's so
No,
good. Okay,
Agonizing blast. Everybody's
Just
like,
blast! Yeah.
everybody's like, Warlock's whatever. Eldritch Blast is whatever. And I'm like, yeah,
No, it's so good. It's what you, yes.
What's your charisma?
What you were
All right,
designed to do.
The next, okay, that was for the red dragon. Now we're going to the blue dragon.
You.
First roll.
Mm-hmm.
25.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, nice. That'll be 15 damage.
Okay. Ow.
And then second.
Yep.
20.
20 will not do, but still solid hits. I mean,
I got one in each.
good. Doing the work. Nice.
And do I have any bonus actions?
You can use half your action, your movement to stand up, which I would recommend.
And you can spend half your movement to get on Alistar.
Yeah, if you want to ride him.
Oh, yeah, he's still... Yeah, fuck it. What? Hold on. What's Blade of Disaster?
That is, I believe, an action, but that's a big old spell that you should
No, that's under my
definitely-
bonus action.
Whoa.
That's under my bonus action.
It is.
It says bonus action.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this? 60 feet?
So yeah, if you wanted to, yeah, you could use
That's
this.
a new item. What did you give me?
I didn't. You had this. Oh, it's a Mystic Arcanum. It's a spell you can cast.
Yeah, you use this up in our final battle of the
Yeah.
campaign.
If you would like, you can't hit the red dragon, but you could now use this bonus action to summon the blades and make 2 melee attacks against the blue dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that. Oh my
Hell
god.
yeah.
Why the fuck would I not?
Okay, cool. Describe to me, what are these blades that are made of like horrible just energy nonsense? What do they look like?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Like the sloppy seconds of the last relationship I was in with Aaron.
Jesus.
His stupid
Yeah.
face. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I
Oh.
still have. Oh,
All right.
all right.
So then,
And then-
make up to 2 melee spell attacks with. Oh, I'm sorry. 2 melee spell attacks with each blade.
Oh, things did end amicably, but like that's
yeah.
because I was being a better person.
Today, I'm not a better person. It has been 3
Turns
days
out
since
Arrnodel
then.
has some unchecked thoughts and feelings. This is some subconscious shit that she's gonna probably need to talk about later.
All right, so you just
She was
summoned
really cool.
1 blade. Okay, so make 2 melee spell attacks for me. So this is going to be a d20 plus that same 11 or 11 damage.
Does it not have
I don't.
Oh, there it is. All right, so I'm gonna do the
Yeah.
hit.
Mhm.
Once or twice?
Twice.
Twice. So the first one is a 16.
That will not hit.
Also 31.
31 will hit. So go ahead and roll me that 4d12 force damage.
It's 8d12. I'm just clicking on what's on the
okay.
D&D Beyond thing.
It's if it's a critical hit.
So I don't think you.
Oh,
rolled a
which it
crit.
what?
Oh, it was.
It was. I rolled a 20.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay, yeah.
I rolled
roll
an
that
8,
shit.
which
Yeah.
that damage is 53.
Woo! Shit!
Damn.
All right. Damn.
Y'all, that's why I'm not rolling my dice anymore because I'm like, wait,
Wait a minute.
it understands.
I'm with
what-
you. I've put them away. I'm back to the thing.
This I wouldn't remember that I rolled a crit and would forget to double it.
Okay,
But the
wow,
fucking
yeah.
app knew 53 damage. I have it all saved if you want.
Yeah,
to look
so
at it.
that sonic, that piercing, blade of anxiety just stabs deeply into this creature that reels back. As just the force damage. There's nothing it can do about that. So, a good big ol' spray of like arterial blood just like stains, the white salt plains all around you. As you deal a serious hit to this thing. And it remains as long as you concentrate on it. So each time you take damage, you are going to have to roll to see basically if you can maintain concentration, and you cannot cast any other spells that say concentration for now.
Oh yeah, I remember that part.
But also,
nothing
yes.
like a near-death
Yeah.
experience to unlock your absolute venom frustration with an X.
For sure. And that 9th level spell, so now you have used that. That is your 1 per day. So until you do a long rest, you cannot use that spell any longer. That's okay. I don't think you need it. So good shit, dude. All right. Fera, our girl, hanging in there.
Hey guys.
Hi. It's
Hey.
me. You're not restricted. You don't have to take crushing damage. Isn't that amazing?
Thank you so much.
No, that's good.
All right. I'm going to once again quicken spell.
Nice.
And I'm going to cast mass heal.
Seems good.
And get everybody back up and running.
In the whole world.
All right. So let's see. I need 138. That's
all right, I'm gonna
me.
pee real quick while you do that.
Yeah.
Jesus, healer.
I have to pee too. I'm sorry.
Wait, before you guys go, can you please calculate how much HP you need to get back up to full?
Yes, I can do that right. Actually, I'll do my best. I suck at math. I'm gonna have to use a calculator. I think this is the lowest my HP has ever been.
I need 87.
Okay. You can have 87.
Woo!
I need 133.
86 for Kara. You need 100 what? 83?
133.
130. Okay. So I have 256 left. How much damage has Rem taken? Or how much does she need, I guess?
She has not taken any damage.
What the fuck, you bitch?
I know, right?
Alistair, did he take any damage?
Yes. He took 16 points of damage in his current form.
Okay. So
And
he
his-
gets that back.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone should be back to full.
Dang!
Go team!
Love you, Fera.
Never leave me to be crushed on the ground again, you bitch.
I forgot, like,
I gave fair.
I'm
I
saying?
literally was like, "Who wants to come with me?"
What?
I read
didn't
what my
pick.
dimension door. I read what my dimension door did before I used it, and I forgot that I could take someone with me.
Reviewed the chat. I said, "Who? I'm going to use Dimension Door. Who wants to come with me?"
Oh. Wow.
I did offer.
As Farah is running away, the diamond that's in one of her eyes just pulses. Ooh. And these like circus tent colored bandages just spew out from her and wrap up all of you guys. And you feel as all of your life returns back to you that was taken.
And you hear weird carnival music in the background as it happens. So bizarre. I feel like love the flavor.
So Farah's gonna run 30 feet away towards the fam.
Yeah, the other pile of people.
Yeah.
There are 2 piles of fam right now. Towards the Kara pile. I'm calling it the Kara pile because it's the safe pile. Yeah.
So she's not quite there yet, but she is going to go ahead and use her cloak. Because she refuses to deal with that fucking heavy thing that she literally basically can't get out of ever again.
It's hard not being a strong girl.
Yeah. No, I am a weak noodle. I think we've established this in campaign 1.
Relatable.
I am overcooked pasta.
Relatable.
So she is going to have her robe changed to an indigo hue. And use 2 charges to create a dome that's 20 feet across.
Nice.
And inside this, creatures that try to pass through have to make a DC 18 wisdom saving throw.
Rude.
Or be affected by the confusion spell.
Rude.
And creatures inside are immune to spells and spell-like abilities from outside this ward.
Okay.
I'll put that in the chat.
Okay, that seems good. Anything else for you, darling?
That is literally all the things I can do.
Yay! Okay, so
that's it. That's all.
That's all.
That's it.
Let's see. So blue has used all their legendaries, but red has 1 legendary action worth left. And red is going to Red is going to
I
use...
need to make my... I'm sorry. I need to make my wisdom saving throw for...
Yeah, against the fear.
The feared.
The feared.
Yes. Okay. That's a natural 20.
I'm not afraid anymore! No,
This is
plus
like
your
just an epic turn for
there
Fera.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so 22.
There you go. You're good.
And then, yeah, I have something even if that wasn't good. So that's my turn. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Celeste.
No, by all means, I'm glad. I'm here for the comeback. I'm here. Live it. Breathe it. You're off. You're off the ground. Gravity can't stop you, bitch. All right, let's go. So, Red is also going to feel that way as she uses her last legendary action to adamantine resilience herself. So she will be immune to slashing damage once again until the start of her next turn. So Red is, for your notes, Kara still immune to piercing and slashing now. Just to make your world a little bit more difficult. Oh my god, you guys! Start of the third round!
We made it.
Can we take this as a pee break?
Yeah, please, by all means, pee.